Trump threatens to send American inmates to El Salvador Mega Prison. I don't think that they playing at all, man. If you think that Trump is doing a spectacular job, man, I mean, from the beginning, let's double tap the screen, get the likes up, and answer that in the poll. What do you think they're doing? Well, apparently, I just, you know, so crazy about this video here, and this news that we was just doing. We looked at something, you know, dealing with those mega prisons that they build out there. You know, joint look terrifying, man. Y'all thought Guantanamo Bay was something, man. Nah, this is Guantanamo Pelican Bay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Trust me, man. Dudes don't want to go up in there. Now, they saying that, you know, a lot of people's questioning the legitimacy of it. Like, you know, is it even constitutional that something like this could happen? Let's check it out.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio's whirlwind tour of Latin America.
Oh, and let's not get it twisted. This guy here, what's his name? I forgot his name.
A potentially unprecedented
Arab name
offer from the president of El Salvador.
He has agreed to accept for deportation any illegal alien in the United States who is a criminal.
Y'all knew when the president of El Salvador, MS-13, the top dog, the Diddy of you know what I'm saying? Gang states. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm talking about? Sat down with Trump, and then my man right here agreed to that. So you thinking, yo, what's really going on? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, you better be careful how you flow. In America, that is.
On Secretary of State Marco Rubio's whirlwind tour of Latin America, a potentially unprecedented offer from the
AD, salute, Rusty, salute, Ming, salute, Lanskeezy, Sharonda, everybody, salute.
President of El Salvador.
He has agreed to accept for deportation any illegal alien in the United States who is a criminal.
DBS, salute.
From any nationality, be they MS-13 or Transgender.
Right, salute.
And house them in his jails.
President Nayib Bukele revealing more in a post on X.
Nayib Bukele sounds pretty Arab. Man, wait till y'all see these jails, though, man. This joint is no joke. You know what I'm saying? Real prison talk with Tommy, salute. Hey, just in case y'all don't know, you know, people that see the video later, check out that MUI. It was a while back, 23-1, Mac Main. It's called Brutal Razor. That means taking a razor and putting it, you know what I'm saying, wrapping it up for a knife, you know what I'm saying, tucking it away in your prison box. All right? Now, not to say that I ever did none of that, but it is a good story. Check it out. Mac Mean 23-1. We got a few videos up there.
And house them in his jails.
President Nayib Bukele revealing more in a post on X, offering the U.S., quote, the opportunity to outsource part of its prison system in exchange for a fee.
So basically, they want to pay, America going to pay these people, and guess who it is? They said it's black people. They're going to send all the... Nah, that's what they said, man. I'm going to show you some videos. Blizzard!
And it's not just for people who are in the U.S. illegally.
He has offered to house in his jails dangerous American criminals in custody in our country, including those of U.S. citizenship and legal residence. No country's ever made an offer of friendship such as this.
But that offer...
Wait a minute. If y'all think this shit is Rikers Island, you got something else coming. Let me show you this jail.
Especially to take U.S. citizens, raising major concerns.
It's a non-starter to talk about deporting U.S. citizens. It's point blank unlawful.
Unless someone has committed a crime abroad, extensive constitutional and legal protections exist to prevent that in most cases. And for citizens of other countries apprehended here, regulations are still in place.
They have to follow the very strict requirements Congress has laid out, which means an agreement between the U.S. and El Salvador, but also an absolute guarantee that those individuals will be safe in El Salvador from danger, persecution, and torture.
Rubio today acknowledging it's unclear if such an action would be legal.
Obviously, we'll have to study it on our end. There are obviously legalities involved. We have a constitution, we have all sorts of things, but it's a very generous offer.
That offer would put convicted criminals in President Bukele's notorious mega prison, known as the Terrorism Confinement Center. Built by Bukele to house alleged members of gangs that had once helped make El Salvador one of the most dangerous countries in the world. It has become a symbol of his crackdown on crime. That crackdown has swept up 80,000 people and enjoyed public support.
Los niños hoy van a las escuelas sin sus padres, caminan seguros con la seguridad que van a regresar a sus casas y no van a ser secuestrados por los pandilleros.
That mega prison, the size of 7 football stadiums, with a capacity to hold 40,000 prisoners. Movements are tightly
controlled. You're not eating no tacos in that joint. Now, listen, let me just remind y'all, right? This might not ever happen. But the fact is that Trump gonna push the pen. He gonna push the pen, right? A lot of things that Trump didn't want to go. This is America flexing American muscle. This ain't gonna happen. But if it do, it was a business move. You see what they talk about? They talk about money, cold hard cash. Yeah, El Salvador said, you know something? We'll change our views for a couple of dollars. American dollars. All right, check this out. Y'all gonna be terrified when y'all see this shit, man. If you committing crime, bro, and you ain't got your T's crossed and your I's dotted, America is not the spot for you right now.
Controlled. No mattresses are offered. Prisoners spend all but 30 minutes per day in packed cells. The State Department under President Biden called prison conditions in the country harsh and life-threatening. But President Trump tonight doubling down on his willingness to consider the offer.
It's no different than a prison system, except it would be a lot less expensive, and it would be a great deterrent. Send them to other countries. No, we'll have to find that out legally. I'm just saying, if we had the legal right to do it, I would do it in a heartbeat.
You keep telling me that America's a corporation, but y'all act like y'all crazy. You know what I mean? Or you seen a man with 13 heads on top of his shoulder when I tell you that this is business. This is business, man. Y'all don't think that this is business, then you horribly misguided. Also, too, you know what I'm saying? Just like war. All war is business, man. Shit is about bread, man. Now, y'all remember that movie with the dudes? What was that called? Lord of War. How the dudes was like arms dealers and they was getting these big military contracts. Regular dudes, just slinging guns. Let me tell you something. The dude's job, right? If your hustle, right, is to sell guns, then a lot of money and promo was going to go into starting shit. You know what I'm saying? Things that's going to magnify your money. Let's just put it that way. I'm not trying to say too much, but I do want to show y'all this jail. This shit is crazy, man. I like that Nightbot. Palestine is not America's or Israel's. Wow. Whole fact, but look at this prison. This whole fact. All right, double tap and scream on the way in the door. I got a show lined up for y'all, man. But take a look at this shit, man. This shit right here, man. Listen, I've been to Attica. No. I've been to Attica, not visiting Attica. I did time in Attica. And trust me, you see this shit right here? This right here, just let me tell you something. Trump is putting a mental picture in your head. Y'all thought Guantanamo Bay was bad? They hold the motherfuckers upside down and waterboarding them and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah. This right here is nasty work. Check it out, y'all.
Government. CCOT, the Terrorist Containment Center, has installed a high security system.
Look at this shit. They got up one cop per, you know what I mean? Like you might go to Rikers Island and get in a dorm or a cell block with 50 unlucky motherfuckers and one cop. I'm telling you, holding the whole shit down. They got one cop per inmate.
System. 500 soldiers, heavily armed, are preparing to greet an unusual convoy of 2,000 ultra-dangerous prisoners.
2,000 at one shot. Now, let me just give you a fun fact, right? Attica itself house probably almost up to 5,000 inmates. So they ain't got no clothes on, no shirts. I know it's freezing or very hot, one or the other. But I know it can't be comfortable running around in a pair of white drawers all day, and that's it.
These men are gang members known as Maras in El Salvador.
I was in there for 1 year. Prison talk with Tommy.
Murder, sexual assault, racketeering. These crime groups have wreaked havoc in the country for over 20 years.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about these. These are cold-blooded murderers. All these cats right here. They got their heads down. It's like somebody sent them the email and said, yo, Papi, when you go to El Mega, well, they calling it El Mega prison now, right? But when you go to El Mega, keep your head down, bro. Watch this shit. They got these motherfuckers trained like Rottweilers.
20 years.
I bet. That's all I hear. Oops. These niggas will kill one. Let me tell you something. Y'all put a bunch of American niggas over here with these people. Trust me, it's going to be riots. It's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might play direct games like stab you up and all that, but American people, American president, let me tell you something. You get those niggas, those old chess playing ass OGs, oh, they're going to turn this into a plus. You know what I'm saying? But these cats got the email. America didn't.
Stripped to the waist in their boxer shorts with their hands tied, the whole show is designed to humiliate them.
My boy got an asthma pump in his hand and a Bible in his fucking drawers. No shoes.
The brand new prison they are arriving at was designed especially for them.
How do y'all think Trump is doing this, y'all? This is a statement. This is not just because, you know, like he feel like flexing muscle. He said he's trying to make this country great again. Because right now, this shit is on fire like California. Let's put some fire back here. You know? Why you put his baton on them? They don't give a fuck. Look at all them cops. Fuck the turtles. These niggas is ESU, the turtles, they're in a whole nother special unit. You know what I mean? You can tell these motherfuckers don't got no regular lives. They looking for that overtime. All right, let me refresh this right quick. I'm gonna show you something, man. Look how these dudes, they pack them in their cell. You ever seen Squid Game? How they had them up in there? This is what that reminds me of, Squid Game arena. Where they was sleeping at night. This shit is ill, bro. El Maga. Shit. So now they got the Gopher. Look. They got the Gopher of America. I have a funny feeling that we're going to go over there and snatch Mexico up soon, man. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't mind. What they got in Mexico? Tequila. What else they got down there? We could use some extra. And them Canadian motherfuckers too. Y'all better act right up there. Acting like that. We let them use our attic. Canada is our attic. That's where we store shit at. You know what I'm saying? They better watch how they talking over there. But we go up there and go up and take Canada too.
Especially for them. Seacourt is the largest prison in America.
That's north and south. Hey, yo, no homo. What the fuck? This is what you call a humiliation ritual. Yeah, let's get that. Let's take Mexico, y'all. Let's take Mexico like how we took what we took. Iraq. See how we went up over there? They made so many movies about that, right? We did God's work over there in Iraq. We went over there and took all these shit. We need to go take the Chinese shit too. I mean, this my, you know. Yeah, we need to go take the China. We need to go take China, Chinatown, all that shit. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Let's finish talking about El Salvador. This is a humiliation ritual. They got these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like balls to butt. Nah. These the same dudes that killed mad people. Yeah, this is humiliation. Look at that. They shaved all of their hair off. Oh man, they did these kids crazy, bro. Only thing they got left is some carbon paper and some staplers, because that's how they get their tattoos. You know what I'm saying? You steal some carbon paper real quick off the bulletin board. I mean, right back in the days, that's what they used to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, free game. Just in case you ever get locked up in El Mega, you ain't got nothing else with some carbon paper. I tell you what, burn that carbon paper, right? Collect the ashes, smash the ashes up, take a little toothpaste, mix it up in there with it. I don't know why we used to do that. I fucked my arm up trying to get myself tattooed, but I'm gonna show you how to do it the correct way, right? And if you do ever be there, go.
Nigga, you gay.
But look, carbon paper, take it. Let me get back to the content, man. Just stay out of jail, man. All right. Prison too. You know what I'm saying? So look, everybody, double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Let's go.
Country and the whole world that they are waging a full-scale war.
This looks grotesque. This is like the Squid Game. This is like the stage for Squid Game. This is crazy. This is a display of power from the government, because you got to think, man. Let's keep it real. MS-13, them niggas out there chopping heads off. They doing all type of shit, right? This is a humiliate. This is to let you know who motherfucking house is this? Ron's house. Whose house? Africa. Send them back to Africa, they said. Tap this motherfucking screen. Send them all back. I gotta delete all my dead Facebook friends. I mean, the people that died and they shit's still popping up. I don't want to, you know, something just popped up. But anyway, big shout out to Africa. Anyway, they trying to send a message, man. Okay? Keep your ass out of Trump's way. Keep El Heine out of his way. Okay? Rusty, what up? Nitty. Oh, shit. Nitty's here. God damn. Nitty, stop putting fake rumors on Cuba that he's using cocaine. Please stop doing that. Please. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? All right? And salute to the Chinese people, too. That's a fact. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent said he's smoking on Irv Gotti. You know what I mean? I think it's petty as fuck. I put a post up about Irv Gotti on my shorts. Y'all can go check that out. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to Irv Gotti. But 50, petty. I'm gonna talk about it later.
Or against these gangs.
To do this to, you know, it's bad enough that you got to squat and cough, and you got to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they don't want you to just squat and cough. They really want you to bend over and show the prison wallet. They want to make sure that you ain't got no extra money in there. You know what I'm saying? Now, they got some weird shit going on. But look at those numbers on their backs and look at the signs. They all like showing you I'm with the shits. Got teardrops going all the way down to his leg. How many bodies he got?
And that they
Trap House Kitchen in the building. My brother Cannon, salute, man. Damn, we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know. We gonna, you know, we gonna link, brother. We gonna link. Homage be over here every other fucking day. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about linking with you, but everybody, double tap screen. Do me a favor, right? If y'all here from the vertical feed or short feed, double tap screen. Let's get the likes up. If you're on the Trump train, put ones in the chat. You know what the fuck we do. Subscribe to my other channel too. It's called Mac Mean TSTV. We just got monetized like last month. You know what I mean? Up to 3,000-4,000 subs over there. Go ahead and subscribe to Mac Mean TSTV. All right? Keep your ass out of these El Maga prisons.
tend to lock them up in these communal cells, holding up to 80 people.
80 people, one toilet, and tacos. Oh, it's going to be a mess in there, y'all. Game of fucking Thrones, man. Trump playing games. Trump out here. Yeah. If you're on that Trump train, spam my chat with ones right now.
From now on, they will live crammed together.
These niggas got smiles on their face. But notice body language, right? I'm going to just tell you something, right? When you niggas about to go to, when you future people about to go to jail, right? Look at body language. Body language will tell you everything you need to know on the walk-in. You know what I'm saying?
Without ever receiving a single visitor.
But that motherfucker right there, wait till you hear his story. I think he killed his whole family. They be having the dumbest reasons why they be put. A lot of these niggas ain't, you know what I mean? They gang members. They say they gang members, but they be in jail for some real dumb shit, man.
Aquí todos los días, ya sea en la mañana, en la mediodía o en la noche.
But on June the 1st, 2019, El Salvador's fate changed. Nayib Bukele, aged 30.
Now, Nayib Bukele's in bed with Trump. Now, we're going to see how that works out.
37 was elected president of the republic.
Primero que hicimos fue asegurar el estado.
Because it concerns me that you know, just for the price. I mean, it doesn't concern me with Trump, that Trump will make a you know, an American move, like, you know what I'm saying, that looks like some business. But it concerns me when this motherfucker right here, the president of the capital of the fucking head cutters, the MS-13, right, wants to get in bed with El Trump. I'm wondering what the fuck is this about? It just concerns me that he said for, you know, some dinero, you know what I mean, you can send your people over here. Like, nobody wants the worst from somebody's country if they taking the worst at pay, at cost. It's like, yo, why would you do that? That's like us saying, you know, send us $1 trillion, you know what I mean? And we'll take the worst of the worst. Because that's what Trump is saying, sending the worst of the worst down to El Salvador.
This former advertising executive declared,
I ain't gonna lie, American prisoners will take that with, like, hell yeah, fucking send me. Lifers, bruh, death row, oh, send me, bruh. Go over there and flip that whole shit. Because a lot of those countries down there, they corrupt, man. As long as you got the money, man, you're gonna be, everybody not living like that in that whole prison.
War on gangs.
Podemos acabar con ese cáncer. Ahora se esconden como ratas, literal.
They show you what they want to show you, man. Them niggas probably in other barracks getting buns and all that. You never know.
No lo digo como ofensa. Para la rata, por supuesto.
The president is waging a relentless war against them, hunting them down across the country. As a result, the prison population has tripled in 4 years.
Managers, dry your tears.
You know what I'm saying? Again, salute to the Africans. You know what I mean? You know, I don't want you to ever think this is a racist show, because they say, you know, this guy, Nitty, called me a race hater. Some shit like that.
We got to celebrate our differences. Ooga booga doo, ooga booga doo. We got to celebrate our differences. Nacho taco, chimichanga.
Let's be clear. Anybody can fucking get it, okay? Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up.
Let me say, Mac, I want to salute you. I think that you are an inspiration. I love people like you. I think that your story needs to be told and heard. I absolutely appreciate you sharing and jumping on the panel.
Mac, man, it is not your birthday, Mac. Chill. Stop sucking your own, you know, chill.
Century has been built. The Sea Cot, the largest prison in Latin America.
Those motherfuckers look like Vienna sausages. No freaky. Man, I can't be walking. I'm Muslim, bro. I can't even. From my navel to my kneecaps got to be covered up, bro. It's Islam. You know what I'm saying? It's not just African to do that, bro. Feel me? I can't be walking around like that with my drawers on and that's it all day. Fuck that. Put me in the box by myself. I'm not doing this ever.
Tenemos seguridad arriba, en el área de pasarela, donde tenemos un control visual.
Oh, God.
In the streets, the population is starting to find its feet again.
No bajan Ay, pero tienen miedo.
All right, this is the dude that runs this shit. Now look, this is a hard ass. Think they got something with Tom Homan? Listen to this motherfucker. This is a cold-blooded motherfucker.
It's the director himself who acts as our guide.
That little taco eating motherfucker right there is running the whole show.
Continuamos entonces. Empezamos ya a ingresar a todo lo que es el componente de los diferentes módulos.
12,000 members of the Maras are imprisoned here. Our tour begins in one of the prison's
8
wings, specially reserved for gang leaders, the most dangerous individuals.
Quítense la camisa, por favor. Quiero ver.
Oh, they are scared to death of this dude. They just took their shirts off. They didn't hesitate.
De las tres facciones aquí enfrente. ¿Qué pandilla eres tú? Solo letras veo yo. ¿Dónde están los 18? ¿Dónde están los 18?
All little small killers, man.
Ellos representan su pandilla.
Oh man, they must have gave him some extra oatmeal to act look real mean. These things fucking scaring me right quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's double tap screen. Let's get the likes up and share this video right quick. You know what I'm saying?
El 18 tiene 18 revolucionarios, 18 sureños.
The number 18 represents Barrio 18, and the letters MS stand for Mata Salvatrucha, MS13, MS, Mata Salvatrucha.
La MS es Mata
Salvatrucha. Mata Puto.
Patrucha. Desde la camisa.
Barrio 18 and MS13. The two rival gangs that used to slaughter each other for control of the country are now forced to live.
They got them behaving. This is humiliation. You killed my whole family, and I got to sit here and look at your balls all day. Knock it off.
Together.
Americans ain't going to do good here. Never will work. And like I said, this is the motherfucker that he looks like he makes pizza. This is like Mario Brothers, you know what I'm saying, cousin. You know what I'm saying? Pedro.
No, es el sistema de seguridad que nosotros tenemos, con el que nosotros contamos. Tenemos seguridad.
Armed guards on the gangways, right above, man, they not playing.
Arriba, en el área de pasarela, donde tenemos un control visual las 24 horas del día. Hay un agente de seguridad por módulo de celda.
That's around 40 warders per wing. The conditions in the cells are particularly harsh.
Can't even fart in there.
The beds are simple metal bunks.
You know, a lot of killers be having nightmares. They like waking up at night. Oh shit, please. Work. I be locked up around these niggas. These motherfuckers be screaming in their sleep, man. They be waking up. Demons be hunting them down. I had one dude from Panama and shit. I guess he tried to steal something from some dude, and the dude killed his friend. And in order for him to get out of the guy's property, he had to go through like this septic, you know, it was like a pond of shit. And he had open cuts on him. You know what I'm saying? He seen his boy get killed. That nigga start swimming through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, it went inside his skin, infected his arms, and he used to have these big ass bubbles all over his arm. You know what I mean? Panamanian dude. We used to call him Panama. And that motherfucker used to wake up at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, yelling, running through the fucking spot like, yo, like, what's up with Panama? Demons coming from. Imagine it at night over here. And for people that seen Squid Game, they know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. That's the vibe you get. Hopelessness, gray walls, concrete. You see that it's a mental issue. It's a breakdown process. It's to break you down mentally.
Without mattresses or blankets.
They sleep on metal all day. Metal on concrete. You see that big pot? That's they water right there in front of it. Not the orange thing. That might be juice or doodle tank. I don't know. I'm talking about that little that concrete structure in front of them.
And to wash, prisoners have to make do with 2 cement tubs filled with water.
Come on, man. That's inhumane. I don't give a fuck. What, you know what I mean? But over there, you know, y'all think that's not Texas, y'all. Even though we're gonna take Mexico and make Mexico Texas the Remix or Texas Part 2. What do y'all think? Like, what would you like to see on the map? Texas the Remix or Texas Part 2? Or El Texas? You know what I mean? So you got Mexico, New Mexico. You can have El Mexico or American Mexico. Which one would y'all like? Get in the chat, man. Tell me, what should we call Mexico after we go over there and take their country?
Para los conceptos básicos.
Mexico. Ah, ingenious. Tejico. No, Tejico. How would you spell that? Tejico. Let me just see. Let me get in the chat real quick. Tejico. The J is silent. Texico. That's it. I don't care what y'all saying. I swear to God, this is in the dictionary. You don't believe me? This shit is called Mac mean true story. That means I cannot lie to you, even if you're African. I do want y'all to know, right? God's work, okay? I have an El Salvadorian daughter. Oh, yeah. Her name is Ms. Maria. No. My daughter's name is Fresia. And she is El Salvadorian. Her mother's from El Salvador. You know what I'm saying? All right. Her uncle played for the other side.
Nigga, you gay.
Has nothing to do with me. Just wanted to tell you that, right? Don't be too sensitive around here.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture. Use it every day to feel fresh, dry, and confident.
Don't tell him what the fuck is gonna come out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it for the views. I do it for me. I do this shit to entertain me. I don't give a fuck about y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Only thing I want y'all to do is hit the like button. God's work. All right, let's go.
Y a los costados de las pilas hay un sanitario también.
A single toilet for 80 people.
Texicor. I like that. Texicor. Got a ring. Now, let me stop playing. All right, let's get back to the show.
And there's no place for rebellion. The first prisoner to cause a problem is sent to solitary confinement.
Oh, solitary. It's gray over there too.
A cell measuring 3 by 2 meters, even more cramped.
Aquí estamos en una celda de castigo. Puede observar una plancha de cemento, una pila, y al otro lado.
Man, them black jobs is flowing right now. Now that they got all the undesirables out of here, man, them black jobs is flowing. What you talking about? Shut, Chief. Oh, look at that toilet bowl. Ooh, baby. Man, I used to keep my soda cold in the toilet bowl, but my toilet bowl looked like it was spick and span. It would never have none of this color up in there.
Un sanitario.
The only source of light is a tiny window in the roof.
That's inhumane. Nobody should be in there, man. I mean, and then, I guess they never planned on releasing people back into society, because if you release a motherfucker into society after living like that, he's going to kill somebody. Trust me when I tell you, man. That shit is psychological that's crazy, bro. I would never want to be there. Anyway, all right, let me just give you a quick reminder. I got some other things that we're going to be talking about today, you know what I'm saying, after this. Basically, y'all, I know y'all heard about that shooting that happened over here in Ohio. The reason why I want to show it is because it's a black man. Yeah, I love when black people start shooting shit up. It's normally some old crazy white boy doing shit like that. But when it's a black man, we got to cover it, right? And then also, I got to show y'all the tunnels that these people was digging, man. Look, you know what? Matter of fact, let's just get off of this real quick, man. It's miserable over there. Don't go to El Mega prison, man. But I do want to see a little bit more of that real quick. Hold on for a second, man. Man, I just want to scare myself enough not to kill nobody. Like I don't want to ever be in a position where I kill somebody and have to go here. So put the memory in my mind now.
Prisoners can spend up to 15 days in this cell.
Acá donde se hermanan.
15 days, you come out of there.
que haya una agresión
In the dark, you got to have your mind straight, man. This is going to make you crazy after you come out of here.
entre internos o contra de algún personal penitenciario.
And to contain the slightest rebellion,
Hey, welcome.
the
Coke and I listen. You drink Coke, chief. You know what I'm saying? I only put it in my note. Nah, listen. Look. You obviously never been in prison, so you have no clue what I'm talking about. All right. Hey, time chief out for a minute, man, because he typing too much.
the guards are in constant training. And the warden has prepared for anything to happen
Formación en fila.
if
I
a
don't want to work here.
to spread.
Al búnker ahorita. Es un área de almacén donde
Now, come on, I'll show you the bunker, a separate building where we store our weapons. Watch how many guns they got in this shit.
tenemos nosotros nuestro armamento.
DBN, thank you. Hey, chief, we like you, but not that much. You type too fucking much, man. You probably, you know what? You probably one of them liberal punks coming over here to start trouble, man. Don't do that. We're watching everything. Misunderstood. What's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? Salute the Misunderstood. She's in the building, sliding through real quick. You know what I'm saying? Mama, salute, baby.
Y equipo de intendencia para poder intervenir en caso de ser necesario. Vamos a entrar acá, abre el portón. Sí, vamos a entrar.
Look like Trump started spreading that money around already.
Rifles.
Acá ustedes pueden ver un arma letal que utiliza munición 5.56 milímetros. Este tipo de armamento nosotros lo utilizamos en el caso
Bro, they stocked up
esté generando
with them Russian bullets. Look at them old ass Russian bullets. Russia ain't shit, I swear, bro. Look at that. They giving them bullets from 1950, selling it to them by the stock, by the what? By the fucking, what they call those shit? Shipment containers. Those are Russian bullets right there, Papi. Them joints already been through a couple of wars that just ain't get shot off. Come on, man.
alguna fuga, que ya alguien haya intentado o haya sobrepasado. Eso tenemos acá, lo que es la escopeta 12, que se puede utilizar con dos tipos de munición, bala convencional o bala de goma. Lo específico para intervenir al interior es bala de goma.
All right, El Mario, chill for a second, right? I want to show you how they digging these tunnels. They like, fuck them walls. We gonna go up under that. I mean, ain't that obvious though, man? That the next thing that you would think is, unless you got a tall, what's those tall poles where you, gauntlet or whatever, I don't know what they call that, javelin, you know? Look at this shit. These motherfuckers is electric. Hey, check it out. This don't surprise us because obviously they had tunnel systems for a long ass time, you know, but now I guess they got one specifically for trafficking.
You won't believe the shocking underground strategy.
People, my bad.
You won't believe the shocking underground strategy migrants are using to outsmart border security.
Look at this shit.
This is one of the most sophisticated tunnels we've seen in the United States, just because the material used to build it and the terrain that it had to traverse through, it makes it really special. This tunnel in particular had a wood pallet floor the whole way of the tunnel, and it had a rail system running through it as well.
Wow. Hey, can we get the likes up? We got 200 people here, you know, 58 likes. Incredible. Double tap the screen and wait till you see the thumb pop up, or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. Motherfuckers digging tunnels. We ain't surprised. We've been through this. I want to see what the tunnels look like now. All right, here we go. This motherfucker like dark-skinned Warren G. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the likes up. Come on, let's go. Keep going on the likes. Keep going on the likes. Double tap screen or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. Enzo, salute. Pole vault. That's what it is, Bill. I seen Sex Money P in here earlier. I gotta go. I was trying to go. If you hear Sex Money P, type something so I can put your wrench back on. What the fuck is going on here? Hold up a second, y'all. 1 second, putos. You know, you think Trump doing the magnificent job? Because some of these people like, yo, man, I bet your maggots. You ain't, man, I'm happy as fuck, man. I ain't worried about what y'all see. We oil informed people. Most of the people I know that's you know, that ride MAGA is well informed. We understand what the fuck our vote means. You know? We let Kamala up in there, and I got something on Kamala funky ass too, man. I'm gonna show y'all. They humiliating the fuck out of CBS. They taking Kamala Harris through a humiliation ritual. We seen that coming because I told y'all Trump is petty. He gonna pay all his enemies back, and God forbid that dude find out exactly who tried to smoke him. If they ain't find out already, they probably done put that dude lights out. You know what I'm saying? And bury. You know what I mean? And yeah, they not playing about this wall, y'all. They definitely not playing about this wall. And they flooding those little the routes and all that. This has something to do with the flow of the money. And the flow of the money, you know, has a lot to do with the flow of the drugs. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You had to put a cap on that. Y'all stealing too much money from us. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to lock these borders up and y'all going to pay your taxes the way you're supposed to. And I ain't talking about no fucking tariffs. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, right? What funds this country? Huh? Come on, man. Put your thinking caps on, man. Mass shooting, black man. Damn, man. What? Who did what to this dude? Because this dude was upset. This motherfucker. He went up in there and shot 5 people. Put one of the lights out, man. I don't understand this shit. And the gun belonged to him. Like, he bought the gun to go do this. This is what you call crashing out, y'all. You knew he was gonna crash out just by the look of his hair. Look at him. He look like a crash out, man. He like my ex-girl's boyfriend. Nigga call himself, he said he gonna kill me and my whole family. He looked just like this. I'm like, yo, I'm the ex-nigga. Why you wanna kill me? I'm supposed to want to kill you, nigga. I'm supposed to want to kill you. This nigga like, yo, meet me at the gas station. Nigga, he look just like this. Terrible motherfucker. They're gonna send him to El Maga.
24 hours after the mass shooting in a New Albany warehouse, we are also seeing a mugshot of the suspect, Bruce Foster. He was booked this afternoon into the Licking County Jail. That shooting happened at the KDC-1 warehouse on...
Talking about FBA. A lot of black dudes is wilding out today. I don't know if it's them pills, you know what I'm saying? You know, what the fuck they got going on, but...
Meek Mill Road. But Foster was arrested at an apartment complex in Columbus this morning. That complex is on the southern end of the University District, just off High Street.
That investigation is ongoing. Dozens were called to the scene.
NBC4's Jackie Gillis was at the late...
Yeah, any nigga that don't comb his hair, man, is a problem for me. You know what I'm talking about? Want to go up in there and start shooting people up. Black people I grew up with just like to play basketball. We play skellies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Might go rob a few niggas. But this right here.
Briefing from authorities and brings us up to date on where the investigation stands.
This tragedy has really rocked this otherwise
Mario Brothers, you know what I mean? Like,
unity. Last night, we saw multiple law enforcement agencies come together and work quickly to locate the suspect before any more harm could be done.
Somebody just shot inside of our facility. There's a worker inside and he has a gun. He just shot it. We're removing everybody out of the facility now, but he's still back there. They say he's going towards the warehouse.
What started out as a normal night at KDC-1 quickly turned into chaos when Bruce Foster opened fire inside the warehouse.
Fuck they putting in the watermelon, man? In the excuse me. What the fuck are they putting in the Kool-Aid, yo? Can we get those lights up real quick? Come on, double tap the screen or go to the top right, hit those 3 dots. You're gonna see a thing pull down. Subscribe to the channel and put a like up here. You know what I'm saying?
Our officers were there within 4 minutes, along with a number of other jurisdictions that are represented here.
Around 100 cruisers from multiple agencies responded to KDC-1 in New Albany. New Albany Police Chief Greg Jones says at the time of the shooting, roughly 150 employees were inside. It's a large building that took hours to clear.
Upon searching the building, we found 5 individuals who had sustained gunshot wounds and were injured, and 1 that was deceased.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? Wilding out, man. I don't know what they putting in the fried chicken, but these niggas is bugging out here, man. Double tap screen. Let's get the lights up, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna say you're gonna put all the black criminals in and El MAGA, man. Niggas went crazy. Trump sent a tweet. He said, yo, man, I'm just playing, man. Relax. Like you can't do it. They ain't commit no crime over there. You can't just send them over there. You know what I'm saying? Or can we? All right, now look. Okay. I don't know why they don't want to go back, but they don't want to go back. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers kicking and screaming.
Heading to Glendale. That's where everyone is now walking here along all the way back to Glendale Avenue near 93rd.
I hope Trump find all these. I hope he gets so petty and start to go get motherfuckers that got 100 subscribers on YouTube and start getting them too. What you said? You know, remember back in the days we used to be like make a nigga flinch? Yo, what you said? Like, yo, listen, go make a video, do some 50 Cent shit on people, and make a public apology, and I'll think about it.
Ave. Now, there are more than, I would say, easily 200 people here right now.
Pickles, I look like your gay neighbor. Your name sound like my gay neighbor.
Nigga, you gay. Now, just marching all the way. They had started.
I like that. But, yo, y'all shouldn't even time them out. Let them go. Let them get 3 tries. As long as they ain't talking about kids. You know what I'm saying?
Over there in Glendale 93rd. They made a whole lap all the way to 91st staff. And now, again, they're making kind of a
motherfuckers do not want to go back home, my nigga. The fuck? Damn, man.
Feels like. However, I do know what it feels like.
I mean, McDonald's tastes good. I ain't gonna lie.
To get pulled over.
Somebody, you know what I'm talking about?
While your license is suspended or your plates is bold and all of that. And I'll never forget it. I was a much younger man, and a lot of times I was focused on doing what I wanted to do.
Fucking criminals, Dr. Idiot. Criminals. All right, welcome to the Mac Mean Show. This is the part of the show where I have to tell my moderators, get out the way for 1 second. I need y'all, everybody in the chat that doesn't have a wrench, name doesn't pop up blue, right? I want y'all to tell me by show of hands or the number ones. Spam the chat with ones, just like this, if you hate Trump. Because we allow everybody to live around here. But if you do not like Trump, type ones in the chat. I'm going to shout you out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like Trump, type ones in the chat, please. This is a safe place. We allow people to say anything they want, long as it's not about kids. Shelby, first contestant. Ebenezer, second contestant. Anybody else? Woo! Woo, child! Woo, child! Crypto, salute to you. I'm going to shout y'all all out. Hold up, look. Shelby. Ebenezer. Dumbest fucking name I've ever heard. Stir hacks a lot. Dumb motherfucker. Crypto, dumb motherfucker. Anybody else? Nitty, you dumb motherfucker. Right? Now check it out. Shelby. Bah, got you. Ebenezer, you're not going to see those names no more. Stir out. I'm going to show you. I don't give a fuck. I get thousands of people come around this motherfucker every week. Who else don't like Trump? You don't like Trump? Tell me. Come on, tell me. Who am I? I'm not important. You just keep scrolling up, right? If you don't like Trump, type one in the chat, please. You ain't step on my couch. Fuck your couch. The fuck I look like to y'all? Fuck I look like I'm African? Well, I am. And Cambodian.
Instead of taking care of business, that then resulted in me having to take.
If you love Trump, type ones in the chat, man. The fuck, man. These other people on YouTube, they don't even talk to y'all. They don't read your comments or nothing. You love Trump, type ones in the chat, man. Just get stupid. Don't even do your regular today and just put a one. Just go stupid. Just one chat up, man. When people look at the video later, let them see a bunch of ones. Because these liberal people is wow. I like that name, Jupiter. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Go ahead, get wild in the chat. Let them know where they at. This is a fucking MAGA chat. I only tolerate y'all because I feel like it. You know? I feel sorry for you, booths. I feel sorry for you, Mauda. Everybody that won. Try to say the word yellow, but change the L's into R's. It won't be yellow no more. It will be yarrow. All right? All right, let's get to something else, man. Let's embarrass Kamala Harris. Surprise, you played yourself. Kamala Harris humiliated as CBS releases raw 60-minute footage exposing her incompetence. Oh, this is my favorite video all week. Stop playing me. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, y'all. I'm about to give y'all a show. We're going down the rabbit hole tonight. All right? Yeah, I got re-canceled, man. My mother canceled me again. My uncle canceled me again. They called me Uncle Tom. I'm ashamed of you, Johnny. Well, that's not my name no more. Okay? My name ain't Johnny no more. My name is Diddy.
Victims become predators. Look at Usher.
I changed my name.
Victims become predators. Look at Usher. Ain't no doubt in anybody's mind that Usher is a victim. Yet, he cannot explain why he took Bieber to the diddlers.
Get the likes up. Pac was a freak too. But that's on my other show, okay? Pac was a 69 god. They used to call him Lord Heine. Digital Underground. Digital Underhood. Yeah. Yeah. Most of these gangsters is punks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're going to talk about hip-hop too, yeah. Motherfuckers, the album covers look like that, you know? But they dress a drawer, you go in there, bingo. Don't make me shoot you. With my turquoise gun. Fuck out of here. Make America great again. Double tap the screen.
Been exposed, and the US is breathing.
Yeah, we going there. We going there. This is one of those shows, man. I came to entertain, man. I didn't come to educate y'all today. Okay? I did not come. I do not got your better interest in mind. All right. Now, this artist, formerly known as Mos Def, we now call him Mr. Moist Def or Most Freaky. Or Most Zesty. Hey, this nigga running around talking about he Muslim. What a joke. What? Oh, Tupac? Listen, you call me a joke. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the one that made Meek Mill get in this cage. Come on, man. I told you, I'm here to entertain. I'm not here. This is not church. You want to be more mad at me than Meek Mill. This is crazy. Where's Ming at? I got to talk to Ming soon. Because this, you know, this type of behavior, is not warranted. All right? Now, sources tell me that the federal government is now looking for Meek Mill, allegedly, right? Because they want him to testify against none other than Charlemagne. Now, y'all thought I was going to say Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Time out. Talking about one Meek Mill, a.k.a. Freak Mill, a.k.a. Mook Mill. He got that chain around his neck. Fuck he think he is? DMX? Hey, Meek Mill think he DMX. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? He asking where his dogs at because the cage has a human in it with a do-rag. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Where my dogs at? In that clean-ass cage. Definitely not in a clean cage. The dog cage got shit in it. This cage probably got it too, but where my dogs at? That concerned look in his eyes always bewilders me. Boiled in the cage is wild. Man, there's no lock on this cage, man. I always tell people that every time I look at this Eve here. Let me take this off my screen while Eve. Let me get back to my real content, man. I'm sorry. I know you can't take your eye off it. Y'all really digging into this picture right now, thinking, well, I've done it already, right? But no freaky. But that, I know y'all all thinking like, that's a nice do-rag. All right, double tap the screen. We about to go down the rabbit hole. All right. You put those. Kamala Harris humiliated at CBS. Yo, Trump is going to be on all his enemies' hiney. Huh?
A collective sigh of relief knowing they chose the right.
That's a fact, Raymond. Last thing I'm going to say, man. Free Meek Mill, man. Free Meek Mill, man. Last time I seen him, he was hopping around the pool like a bunny rabbit. He got a pink bow tie. Man, it was crazy, bro. Crazy. Almost spit at my motherfucking screen, man. That ass, man. What happened to the real rappers, man? The real, you know what I'm saying? The real fucking rappers, man. The niggas that, you know, what happened to them? Let's get the likes up, please. Yeah, we're gonna take it there. Kamala Harris, goofy, stupid ass, man. Where's our money at, man? All that money she put in her pocket when she left up out of here.
Candidate in Donald Trump. CBS was forced to hand over the raw and unedited footage from the Kamala Harris interview they aired during the election campaign as part of
Forced them to give it up. Oh no, that's crazy.
the FCC probe into whether the network
Rest in peace, DMX.
violated the FCC's news distortion policy. Complaints were filed after it was.
And that's what I'm trying to say. You know what? Let me go back to that, man. Because somebody just said it in the chat, and I'm sorry, man. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Because this man is the only smart man in the whole chat. He the only one that really co-signed what I said. There's no lock on this cage. He can get out of here. This is voluntary. Yo, listen, let me explain something. This is rabbit hole shit, y'all. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, right? See, Meek Mill. What do y'all think? Look, get in the chat real quick. Tell me, what do y'all think he's saying in his mind? Because his eyes is telling a lot. His eyes is concerned. Not as concerning as Mos Def, because Mos Def does look like a abused woman in this picture. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, look like he went through some things. You know what I'm saying? And now he's finding himself. He looked like Mos Def looked like he just wrote a book about all of the things he went through with his boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. He says he's Muslim, but I don't know. All right, but Meek Mill, we're not going to debate about this. This is the last time I'm going to show this or speak about this. There is no lock on this case. All right, if y'all don't believe me, screenshot this and look at it later. Okay? Gotta go.
Was revealed that 60 Minutes heavily edited the raw footage for their on-air program.
Yo, was I breathing heavy? Was I like? Because if so, I'm a Gemini. I get mad real quick, man. Show me the wrong thing, we going down the rabbit hole.
Which was different to the footage aired on their YouTube and digital channels.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill. Oh, Mr. Libertad, you know what? I applaud your honesty, man. Double tap screen. Everybody get the likes up. I do. You know, Libertad. Revenga. Libertad, revenga. What movie is that, y'all? Get in the chat. I'm a Gemini. What movie is that? Please tell me. Libertad, 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 revenga. What movie was it? Come on, man. Let's go, Bobby. What happened? That's right, Nitty. Shitty Nitty got the answer. Shitty ass Nitty. The lying ass Nitty that's in the chat. Let me highlight Nitty. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I don't like Nitty, the only reason I gave Nitty a wrench is because if you don't give Nitty a wrench, he'll come in with fucking 30 accounts and just dog your chat, right? Yeah, Nitty's the guy that said that Cuba was a cokehead. You know what I'm saying? Shame on you.
The work.
Tell me two things that Trump is going to do to directly benefit the black community. I don't know. I'm the same dude that told him get that Juneteenth shit up out of here. Get that black history and up out of here. Chief is still trolling me. I might give you a wrench, Chief. You come around enough, I'll fuck with you. But check it out. Black history, Juneteenth never did shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you think he gonna do for what the black man gonna do it for himself? You got the wrong conversation, partner. You know? You came to the wrong chat, bro, asking me a question like that. What is he gonna do for the black? You know how weak you sound, nigga? Huh? What is he gonna do for the black community? You sound like them bitches that was about to lose their welfare. Salute, Chief. I see you. Sound like them bitches that about to lose their welfare. Oh, what are we gonna do? Huh? Go to the chop shop. Stop having so many fucking babies. Bitches got cemeteries. And then when he said that, oh, we gonna when the news went around, rather, that you bitches that been sitting around career collecting child support, that you ain't gonna be able to file your taxes. Damn, a nigga's not worth a little 10 bands. You know? Get the fuck out of here. All y'all in these government-assisted programs. Oh, shit, what we gonna do? It was never gonna affect you from the beginning. It shows you how dumb y'all are. You didn't even go investigate the issue. Y'all just start running your fucking mouth. Just scared. You know what I'm saying? Shaking like Vegas crap. Like, I'll take my welfare. Pat's head. Same bitch got a furry steering wheel in your car and 15 baby daddies. Knock it off. Libertad, libertad, revenga. That's me, Manolo, trying to get my motherfucking green card, baby.
Work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were
double tap the screen, man. Get them ones in the chat if you want a fucking Trump train. Let's go.
Very much prompted by or a result of many things.
Join the fucking show. Put ones in the chat. Spam my chat with ones, man, if you're on that Trump train too.
Including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not.
Hold on, take a look at this. Think you can tell what's real anymore? What you're looking at right now isn't a
listening.
We're not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
Donald Trump blasted Kamala Harris and CBS at the time, saying, "A giant fake news scam by CBS in 60 Minutes. Her real answer was crazy or dumb, so they actually replaced it with another answer in order to save her or at least make her look better. A fake news scam which is totally illegal. Take away the CBS license." He then sued CBS, demanding $10 billion in damages, alleging deceptive doctoring of the interview. The full interview revealed today has shed more light on the bizarre story, highlighting Kamala Harris's famous word salads.
Of the future, what we can do to maintain America's strength in the global context.
But that's why you want to run. That's why you want to be.
That's why I'm
president.
running. That and some other reason.
Harris also scolded a staffer mid-interview.
Anniversary of the Hamas attack on Israel,
October 7th.
So let's just start with Israel.
Yeah. Oh, child, this is a dumbass broad.
Okay, whoever's in the dining room.
Oh God. And I remember this conversation that they used to have with me. They used to come over here and make it seem like I was saying that a woman couldn't run a country. I was saying this bitch ain't a woman. Number one, and she ain't no fucking American. This broad is a red dot. And y'all try to put a whole red. Welcome to nah.
Okay.
There was also a bizarre part at the end of the interview.
I'd rather a black that's an African, being that y'all want to talk about race all the time. Guys, Indian, you know what I'm saying, knockoff, you know?
View where Kamala Harris was asked to repeat a question, but instead she sat there nodding uncomfortably.
Let me just tell y'all a secret about black people, just in case you don't know. And I'm Cambodian, so I know all about them, right? Black people, one thing that black people would, and let's keep it real, let's keep it 100. Black people hate when somebody that's obviously black doesn't claim their race. They might not tell y'all, but I'm here to tell you the truth. And I'm Mac Main. Trust me, you trust anything I say.
Mac Main, didn't Jim Jones and the mother your mans and take your clothes out?
Wrong one.
I'll tell y'all niggas, right? Watch what you say, because certain shit is getting back. And y'all niggas that's running y'all mouth, the Mac Main and all the rest of that, watch.
Regardless of what he says, you know what I'm saying? You can trust me. Mac Main, true story, a brand you can trust, okay? Don't ever listen to Hassan Campbell and things he say about me, okay? Trust me, you know? I like my blacks black.
Madam Vice President, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Good to be with you.
Time mama out. Nitty, time mama out. Yo, Nitty, yo, you know what? Time Nitty out. Somebody with a big wrench. Yo, Lansky, can you time that nigga Nitty out, man? Please time him out, man. Give him 10 minutes or something, please. Mama is with us. You know what I'm saying? Friendly fire, mama. Sorry, Nitty's a fucking idiot. Fuck Nitty. Take that wrench off of Nitty, please. Twanette, what's up, baby?
Just a little bit of a question, please.
Man, she would just didn't have it together, man. Trust me, man. If she would have took over, man, they would have had so many transvestites in school. It would have looked like a it's raining, man.
President, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Good to be with you.
Well, can we just get just a little bit?
I'm not here to judge people and what they do or parents do to their kids. Because trust me, kids getting these changes has something to do with their parents allowing this shit. I'm gonna show you something real quick. We're gonna go right back. We're gonna go right back to the Kamala shit. I need to show y'all this real quick. I have to. All right, double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, right? This, I was gonna say itch, right? This woman right here, just listen to this real quick.
Mother of a proud trans.
So she's the mother of a proud trans boy.
Importantly, I am here today as the mother of a proud trans man. I am here.
It's the parents, man. It's the parents. The parents is allowing this funky work and it's going down. I don't think nothing is normal about letting your perfectly normal daughter chop off her breasts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, or your perfectly normal son to chop off. To knock the log off. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Let's just say it ain't the log, right? That he wants to knock off. Let's say if your son comes home from school and wants to cut his arm off because he wants to be an amputee. He wants to walk around like this all day. You know what I mean? Can't scratch his head, balls, or coochie, whatever he got beat to. You know what I'm saying? And wants to chop his arm off. Wouldn't you think something was wrong with that?
Nigga, you gay.
You're not enough nuts in the world to feed these squirrels.
Question, please, so I can get a really short shot.
Yeah. You need me talking?
Motherfucking food. And some of the food that they giving these kids is terrible, man. Donuts and pastries and sugar. They give them to them a little pack and they call that breakfast, man. Yo, it's crazy, bro.
Yes, sir.
You better get your kids out of these schools or get them into something different.
Well, we were talking about how you're going to pay for it, and I mean, I truly do mean it. Your plans are logical, make logical sense. The way Washington works is not logical. So how are you going to convince a divided Congress that what you say, your plans, are something that they should?
Allah's under heavy fire over this. I don't understand what's going on. They gave us redacted or edited type of version of the, of just how stupid she looked. They cleaned it up so good, and they said it was way worse, and now it's out.
Should all agree to and provide to the American.
Her face, she just looks stunned, almost like she just forcing that look on her face because it's all in the eyes, Chico. We already know. I mean, come on, man. If you don't get to be half a century and not be able to look at somebody's eyes and tell the whole story. Sometimes people smile with their face, you know what I mean? But when you look at their eyes, they're not smiling at you, man. And this is what I picked up at Vibe School. You know what I'm saying? When me and my cats, both of them, I have two cats. I have a Bombay and I have a Tabby. We all had to go to Vibe School together. And when I graduated with honors. You want to know why? It was my thesis paper on body language. And her body language is always off.
Are something that they should all agree to and provide to the American people.
Whereas y'all, you know what I'm saying, people with your fists in the air coming to my channel talking about, well, you black, you supposed to be for her and shit like that. Well, I also have a brain, and in my logical brain, I wouldn't have been able to make it through all the shit I went through in life without being able to pick up on vibes and body language.
They've shown no inclination to do that up to this point.
And in a losing situation and thought it would work. Salute, Raymond. Show the fucking video. Frank Callen says, okay, listen, I'm gonna let you stay because you didn't type the whole word out. But no, I'm not playing no video. See? Look how that works. I'm not playing nothing. And you're gonna still stay here and watch. This is crazy, man. Rabbit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Frank, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. You got the wrong name, Frank Collins. Your new name is A.O. Collins. All right? I'm gonna play the video now. All right? Hold your horses, D. Got timed out. Somebody timed you out. These motherfuckers don't play in the chat.
Is that what you needed?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. 36.
Texas. That's how we stay young, by being silly. Like I said, half a century old. Shit is all God's work, man. You heard what Solomon said in the Bible? He said, thou shalt eat these nuts if you don't like what I'm going to tell you, okay? That life is a mist and then you vanish. It's all for nothing, all right? Have fun, bro. Don't get too caught up in your emotions or in your own way, because a lot of men on YouTube, they come over here with those panties with the dick holes in it, all emotional and shit. Only got one commercial for you guys.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture. Use it every day to feel fresh, dry, and confident. FDS. Make it your second deodorant.
All right, welcome to the Mac Men Show, man. This is the first time I've seen your thing in here. Callie's Love. Chilling with Love. You know what I'm saying? I just put a wrench on you so you can't get timed out. Nobody would time you out anyway. They don't play like that over here with you. Ming is the guy that sent me the intel on Tupac and Meek Mill. He's the one that sent me the picture with Meek Mill in the cage. Salute to you, bro. And he also pointed out that there wasn't no lock on his cage, so he did God's work with that one. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no lock on his cage. The only thing I don't think there's anything wrong with this picture, man. I think that the only thing that's honestly wrong with this picture with Meek Mill is his hands on the cage. It was like the way he was holding it. It was kind of like gay. I don't know. Kind of give me vibes. You know what I'm saying? The way he was holding the gate. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is regular. Don't act like you ain't never been your boyfriend. Never did he? Is that Meek Mill? No, that's Ming Mill. Ming in the chat. He has a blue wrench. Hell yeah, that's Meek Mill, allegedly. I just think it's him because of do-rag, man. I'm going to keep it real, man. I bet he had the key. I'm about to say key to the lock. There's no lock on this shit. Oh, man. It feels so mean and hateful within them. You know what? You type too much. Upward. You know what I'm saying? Take your tight ass somewhere else, man. I just told you, life is a miss and then you vanish. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. But he goes, Toinette, thanks. So much appreciated because I am a Meek. I saw Meek Mill earlier and listened in. Look what type of motherfucker you are. Look, you didn't even look at the title. Everybody else is here because I'm talking some heavy politics Trump shit, right? But you stopped here to see Meek Mill in a fucking cage. Right? And you want to kick knowledge and talk about how hateful and mean it is. Who am I being hateful and mean to? I'm just telling my truth, your opinion. These people get sensitive. Acting like I put him in the fucking cage. Yeah, knock it off.
And this commentator made a side-by-side.
Let me be a little bit more loving. All right? Suck my dick. How about that? Okay? Is that loving enough?
Comparison of an edited and unedited answer, which shows the true.
I'm just. That's just a blanket state. That's just how I talk. I'm from the Bronx. You know. If the condom don't fit, don't wear it. All right.
Extent of the distortion.
Would you meet with President Vladimir Putin to negotiate a solution to the war in Ukraine?
Not bilaterally without Ukraine. No. Ukraine must have a say in the future of Ukraine.
And we said it was a deep fake. We said that shit, bro.
As president, would you support the effort to expand NATO to include Ukraine?
Those are all issues that we will deal with if and when it arrives at that.
Hey, Lansky, these people be sensitive, man. They don't know, man. I love entertaining, man. Anything that's gonna make you, react or feel some way or feel good. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hurt anybody. So if you feel like what I'm saying is hateful or something, I'm just a very opinionated person. And sometimes my passions, you know what I'm saying, will squirt on your face. Like, I mean, comes off a little bit, like aggressive. Probably because I'm from New York. I'm glad I'm not from Philly. Because who knows where I would end up. Now, I don't want to be a rapper if I got to get in a cage for Diddy, man. You know what I'm saying? No, sir. Even Charlemagne was like, what the? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I keep taking it there.
That point right now.
Wow, your truth, my opinion just popped out. Salute.
We are supporting Ukraine's ability to defend itself against.
Meanwhile, these people out here talking about, what about the price of eggs? Motherfucker, go buy a chicken. Shut up. You know what I mean? In the Bronx, we used to fly fucking pictures on top of this shit. I've had hundreds of chickens too. They lay a bunch of eggs. They lay so many eggs, you got to give them shits away. Because you turn around and find eggs everywhere. I just see them shits, not even pick them up. And I had geese too, so they used to lay eggs too. Their eggs are a little bit bigger. Them shit is nasty. You know what I'm saying? But needless to say, brown eggs too. I had too much eggs. I'll be bartering eggs. Our next door neighbor is a cattle farm. You know what I'm saying? They give me a whole fucking cooler full of beef. No freaky. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give them eggs. Y'all mad at the price of fucking eggs? What do you think Meek Mill is mad that he couldn't find the key to get out of that cage that has no lock? Buy a fucking chicken. Okay? Back to Kamala.
Russia's unprovoked aggression. Donald Trump, if he were president, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv right now.
No, they don't pull me away from Kamala because that window's right up. After I finish ranting and playing my little commercials and all that, I get right back to the guards work. Many people in our sector and things I do run the show the way I run it, man. I know how to move around. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the chat is always a challenge. You got to know, as a content creator, you never play into what they say. If it works for the show, then you know, do your thing. But that's the last free game I'm gonna get, okay? Because I built this shit.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Another nigga. Me being that another nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't break my shit down because you don't like what I'm talking about. Or I sound hateful. You don't sound passionate enough. I better go check your channel out. It's crickets. Might give a fuck about what you got to say. Because what you got to say is unimportant, man. Because you too opinionated about what somebody else said. I'm talking about current events, the world. And you talking about a person, nigga. Okay? Now, that's not for one person. That's for anybody that thinks like that. Got a lot of people that watch me.
He talks about, oh, he can end it on day one. You know what that is? It's about surrender.
Would you meet with
gas and shit like that didn't go over, didn't drop overnight. You know what I mean? None of this shit is gonna drop overnight. Never does, man.
President Vladimir Putin to negotiate a
Not controlling. Here, I do care about what you say, right? Check it out. I do. So I'm gonna time you out for 86,000 seconds. Normally I just time people out for 1 minute. But you're special. I'm gonna set an example because you the big hothead around here. All right, Willie Lynch, baby, Willie Lynch.
Solution to the war in Ukraine?
Not bilaterally without Ukraine. No. Ukraine must have a say in the future of
Kayla, you're not Kayla, you're not on timeout.
Ukraine.
I can clearly see you. Hey yo, chillin' with love. I know why you say that you don't, they don't know me. See, I don't get to know these people. I let them talk and I entertain because it drives it does what it do for the algorithm. I know that if I throw a question up, right, in a poll, and this is free game for anybody's content creator. And that's what my other channels will be doing, showing y'all how to grow channels on YouTube. When it comes down to engagement, when you have one troll, that's cool. You have two trolls, that's cool. But when you allow them to create a pattern in your chat, you'll fuck your own thing up. You know what I'm saying? So you don't, you're not actually letting them know who you are by wrangling with them. You just, like a zookeeper, you know what I mean? Like a ringleader or something like that, You want to do things to make them type and react and stuff like that. Like you put a question in the poll, like, which is better, Coke or Pepsi? It's something that everybody's gonna have an opinion about. They're gonna say something about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to look at your question and just ignore your chat. All right. Now, let's get back to it. All right. And they don't want me to get to the Kamala shit, Raymond. You're right.
How about as president, would you support the effort to expand NATO to include
another piece of free game, right? If you're on your channel and they get too caught up into what was going on it, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to get caught up. You got caught up. That's why you got it up there to do a reaction. But you can't just make a video of somebody else's video throughout the whole fucking video. It has to be 80-20. Just like when you're in love. 80-20. Give and take, man. You can't just take the whole thing. Nigga, that's called jacking people shit. No freaky. You know what I mean? There's a name for that. That's just stealing. This right here can be contested because I'm talking too much. Way more than the content that y'all watching. I'm doing a show. You have to do it that way or you can't do what I do. Period. Your channel gets shut down. All right. And that's why people normally just do uploads. They don't deal with a live crowd. Even when they deal with the live crowd, they don't read y'all comments. They don't box in the chat with y'all. They don't give a fuck about y'all. My chat's so strong. If they see something they don't like, they'll just take you out of here. And I won't never see you. But I like to go and interact. That's why I do this way. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, subscribe to my other channel too. It's called MacMean TSTV. Go ahead and subscribe.
Those are all issues that we will deal with if and when it arrives at that point. Right now, we are supporting Ukraine's ability to defend itself against Russia's unprovoked aggression and doing what we can to continue to build and strengthen the alliance around.
Because deportation can happen overnight, but prices dropping doesn't.
The support for Ukraine's right to be an independent nation, free from having
Kayla, we can see you. You're not on timeout. Everybody can see you.
its borders forcefully taken by Russia. And we are going to continue.
What? Exactly. What the hell is she talking about? We never knew what Kamala was talking about because she's speaking Indian.
Ukraine's right to be an independent nation, free from having its borders forcefully taken by Russia. And we are going to continue to work closely with our NATO allies to continue to reinforce America's alliance in the context of NATO.
The FCC chairman discussed possible ramifications for CBS after a decision is made on the intention of the editing.
Consequence from that.
Well, look, there'll be the full suite of FCC options that are on the table that apply to any broadcast licensee. We obviously haven't made any decisions, but there's no way that the FCC can adjudicate this claim without getting a copy of the transcript. You know, at the end of the Biden administration, my predecessor summarily dismissed this complaint, but I'm not sure how you can possibly do that without seeing.
How about that Tom Homan? He's something.
The actual video to see what was the real answer. Was it edited? Was it, edited for clarity and length, which would be fine? Or are there other reasons why the editing took place? So we're going to take a look at that, and we're open-minded as to potential consequences.
Well,
she's in trouble, y'all.
Tired of costly shipping-related delays?
And as hard as they was on Trump, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have no mercy when it comes down to it. You want to know why? Because Kamala got close to $1 billion of sponsorship. She spent only about $400 or $500. So we talking about $500 million missing. You know what I'm saying? What's in your wallet?
Online commentators reacted to the unedited footage, with this person saying, "The entire 60 Minutes interview has dropped. This will remind you how lucky America is that this lady did not win." Wow. This person agreed, saying, "I just read and listened to the full unedited Kamala Harris 60
Hallelujah.
Minutes interview, and I know why they needed to edit it down. It was simply horrible. Total pablum answers, meandering and boring."
Now imagine if she would have won on that. Imagine if she would have won on that, right? And let's get back to this transsexual's mother, you know what I'm saying, that allowed her daughter to chop her breasts off and become a guy. And, I just want y'all to hear Rita's take on it, because Rita's like, yo, listen, man, how, it's statistically, how could, because she's saying all her friends is trannies, and this is the most tranny mother I've ever seen. Proud mother of a trans. Okay, let me just shut up this time. I need y'all to hear this. I'm sorry.
Hard left Marxist type who is all in on the trans movement.
Most importantly, I am here today as the mother of a proud trans man. I am here today as the aunt of a proud trans man.
What? So the whole family getting this shit done.
My best friend's kid is trans. And
A friend kid, everybody, why is they all turning their girls into boys? You know what I'm saying? The fuck, they from China?
kid's best friend is trans.
My best friends is trans.
So her daughter is trans and identifies as a male. Her niece is trans. Her best friend's child is trans. Her child's best friend is trans. That should all be pretty much statistically impossible, except, as we know, social contagion and the influence of parents plays a big part in this movement.
Thank you, parents allowing this shit for they 13-year-olds to get puberty blockers. And
Let's hear what else Cynthia had to say, and it's worth noting that she has been a massive pro-Palestinian activist. How does she think her trans kid would go in Gaza? Not very good, Cynthia.
My trans kid had his top surgery at NYU a number of years ago.
So they was just studying NYU. So I'm gonna keep it real, man. When they started talking about giving like dudes that's locked up for life, sex changes in jail and shit, I was like, man, I just threw my hat at the TV. You know what I mean? Can y'all double tap the screen and get the likes up? and go to the top right of your screen and hit the 3 dots. That's where the like button is at. And if you're on that Trump train, type ones in the chat. Is Trump doing a good job? 62% of the people says, of course. 26 says no, right? And 13% says too hard to tell yet, man. What do you think?
His doctors were fantastic. New York is better than this. NYU should be better than this. Shame, and thank you all for being here. We must return again and again until this crime is reversed.
They want everybody to chop their joints off, man. They want everybody to chop their wood off. This is what it seems like. It seems like they, you know what I mean? If you ain't with this or at least agree with this, something is wrong with you and you're hurting us somehow. How the fuck could I be hurting you by my opinion? How could I hurt you with my opinion? My opinion is not your truth. Or maybe it is.
Oh dear, that's a new low, isn't it? A mother celebrating her daughter having her healthy breasts removed. Don't get fooled by the harmless sounding terminology. When she says top surgery, she means a double mastectomy. If you're really a man, if you were born a man, then why?
Top surgery. They got a nice little name for it. Top surgery means that you chopped off your gut.
Do you need to have such drastic surgery to affirm it?
It ain't your head.
Now to another Hollywood actress losing it over kids being...
Let's get the likes up to 200, man. Welcome if you're here from the vertical or shorts feed. Double tap the screen. That's how you get the likes up. Or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots.
Protected from the trans lobby. Here is Jamie Lee Curtis mouthing off about fascism.
She went out bad, man. I think she's losing her brain, man. Like, for real, for real. All that pink coke, her and Diddy.
And referring to herself in the third person.
I have a trans daughter.
She always looked like an old dude to me. She looked more like Steve Martin here. The older she gets, the more like Steve Martin she looked like. I bet her and Whoopi Goldberg will have tea together.
There are threats against her life. Just her existence.
Keep going on the likes, man. Let's get the likes up to 200 real quick, please. Audience, double tap the screen. You're going to see a thumb pop up. We'll go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. We got 150 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's get them up. They'll send more people in. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to act crazy.
As a human being, as if we haven't learned from fascism, like we haven't learned what the result of that is. The extermination of human beings.
These people on the left just feel way too much, man. Imagine being locked up in one of them in El Mega prison in El Salvador. Oh, man, I'll have to hurt somebody.
So,
all this feeling. I feel like, what you feel like? You feel like getting slapped? Shut up.
Jamie Lee Curtis is scared. And you should be too.
Thailand is disgusting, your truth. Disgusting. Thailand is disgusting. This is a foul-ass country, man. Yeah, they worse. They up there with them Chinese.
And Jamie Lee...
The Chinese, with China, the country, not the people. China.
Curtis has a voice. And she's trying to use it.
Rita Panahi has a voice and she's using it to tell you to calm down, lady. You're losing it. But Jamie Lee Curtis is not alone. Let's hear from another trans activist who can't believe that children in America, like children in much of the world, are now protected from dangerous...
Yesterday, I showed this pastor that was talking down on all this LGBT shit, you know what I'm saying? And then they find him with a, they find his phone. Definitely wasn't dealing with God outside of the church.
Experimental treatments and surgeries. They want to shut down New York over it.
Shut this entire city down! Not on our watch. Because what they will try to do, they will try to separate us. They will kick the trans...
Man, who is this, right? I heard them Black Lives Matter be at the Mexican rallies, by the way.
People off the bus. They're kicking the indigenous people off the bus. They're kicking our intersex community off the bus. Our Two-Spirit Plus family, they're kicking them off the bus.
Not the Two-Spirit Plus family. Don't kick them off the bus. What are you going to
We too heavy and we too ladylike. It's crazy.
do about it, dude?
We are a community that is made and has been woven with the fire and the spirit of revolution.
What's going on here? This motherfucker is loud, man.
Revolution!
Well, that's Medea.
Revolution? Ooh, that sounds a little bit insurrection-y to me, but you do you, love. Now let's hear from this young man who has a very important message to impart.
Okay, probably because human rights applies to all groups. Like, who don't y'all hate on God? Who don't y'all hate on God? What is this behavior? See, you know what I'm talking about? That I ain't gonna lie, man. This is nothing wrong with this, because this is how I look if I get a gram short. Motherfuckers shoot up a whole college right here, man. Double tap screens, get the lights up.
Everything's okay.
Oh, this is dangerous, motherfucker. This dude will shoot you with a lavender Glock.
It's okay. It's okay.
And a tutu on. Look at that look, man. He look like he The Shining 2025. That picture. The fuck is y'all doing over there, man? Y'all fuckers over there feeling too much, man. Probably feeling so much, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all on estrogen pills and all of yo, bro.
Everything's okay.
And we're going to have plenty more lefties losing it content with my next guest. Joining me now is journalist and filmmaker Army Horowitz. Army, we'll get to President Donald Trump's meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu shortly, as well as the executive orders we've seen today. But first, let's talk about the confirmation of Trump's AG, Pam Bondi. She is a firecracker.
All right, let's get to it. Double tap screen. Okay. Now, I don't. We was about to, but I don't think that we're gonna go down the rabbit hole yet, right? Democrats' war with Elon Musk backfires as CNN Jimmy Kimmel laughs in their fucking face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they. You know, there's a lot of hot shit going on with Elon Musk. They really trying to play him. Now I'm gonna get to some stuff with the View in a second, right? But let me just take a look at this real quick. You know what I mean? Salute to the Officer Tatum. Y'all know my go-to. You know, I only review certain people's content like that's not the news, because they either gave me permission directly, you know what I'm saying, or didn't strike me the first time I used their shit. So I like to shout them out. Officer Tatum, you know what I mean? This is his channel, you know. And the reason being is because a lot of things that I researched on him when I first started watching him was true. Everything. He doesn't really spit without spitting facts. Same like Candace Owens. Salute to them both.
Elon Musk is going to go down in history as one of the most accomplished
BMW salute
human beings to ever live. The dude is probably in his 50s. I don't know how old Elon is. Elon probably in his 40s or 50s. What else can he do? The dude may live to at least 80. If we have some modern technology that come about that make people live longer, he may live to 100. What else can he accomplish? One man. And I thought he was doing decent. I don't like the fact that he not a Christian. I don't like that part. He a transhumanist. I don't like that part. But at the end of the day, the dude, real respect, real. You got to recognize that the dude is doing a lot of
that part,
impactful things that most people would never.
You know, my vibe is, you know what I mean? Don't y'all spidey senses go off a little bit when y'all be thinking about Elon Musk? He got that old awkward type of, he like, he got that big ass blockhead, just, you know what I'm saying? But he's amazing. That motherfucker's the real Tony Starks right there.
Ever do. Now listen to these fools lose their spirit, and Chris and Scott Jennings.
I don't really fuck with him neither, but the way that SpaceX shit be landing on it, that shit's groovy. That shit, yo, it's crazy, bro. Crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to fuck around and go to Mars one day. You never know, man. You never know, man. My favorite series right now is Lost in Space, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'll be stuck.
Continues his rampage of showing the truth. Roll the clip.
And they have a pinata in search of a stick.
To our Republican colleagues, if you do not see the
Oh man, whenever they got a cashmere pink jacket on, black leather gloves and bald head, you know what I'm saying, and they're a woman, She's like the black Andrew Dice Clay.
Light. We will bring the fire. Resist! We are going to be in your
Resist the fire. We will bring the fire. Resist. You know, fight back and all that. I be wondering what the fuck am I fighting back? Every time they start running their mouth and throwing their fists in the air and all that shit and putting these weird outfits on, like Mos Def in this picture, I get concerned, bro. Like, who the fuck is we and what are we fighting back and who should we resist? I'm a logistics person, man. Just give me the fucking day and time. Let me know where we gotta be, you know. But all of this, we shall resist, and that's why I ain't like Martin Luther King. I ain't like him. He wanted to overcome. No freaky. But he said, let somebody slap you and turn your other cheek. I want to know who they, them. I need to know who the fuck they is. I need at least give me an address, an email, a phone number. Bro, I got a Sharpie right here. I'll write the number down. I'll write their fucking info down. But I need to know who I'm resisting. Who the fuck am I resisting right now, man? I want to be in the loop, bro. This strong black woman. She too strong for me, man. She too fucking strong.
Of a stick.
Black Kojak. Come on, man. Knock it off, man. You want some eggs with that little nigga? You want some of these eggs? And I hope he hear me too. Yeah, I hear you, little nigga. See, you know what's wrong with you, little nigga? You don't know the difference between guns and blood, right? That's how she look. Like Ring Mange. Ring, Ming, oh man, that sounds Chinese. Ring Mange. I mean, Ving Rhames.
Republican colleagues. If you do not see the light,
Eggs. She got an egg head.
we will bring the fire. Resist!
Resist. Man, that shit sound hard, bro. I was about to go outside. Yo, salute the hoe. Resist. That just sound hot, right? Hold up. Watch this. Can everybody get in the chat right now and say resist? Now, some dumb motherfuckers they're gonna put REX. Look, this is how you spell resist. Resist. Now, just in case y'all don't know, the name of my clothing line is called White Owned. That's right. White Owned Apparel. You know what I'm saying? Make your order today.
We are going to be in your face. We are going to be.
Yes, I'm a black man.
We have days to stop the destruction of our democracy. We have work to do.
Resist. In the chat. Oh man, they got this concerned white boy up in here.
Oh, Elon Musk to take his hands off your money.
I don't want to. Yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I could imitate his voice right now. Very good, but I'm not because I don't want to get my channel struck.
Work to do. Tell Elon.
Should I do it? Should I tell y'all how he sound to me? I'm playing with fire. Watch this.
Elon Musk to take his hands off.
Girl. Take his hands off my butt. Oh man. Give a fuck about this channel. Nigga, my name Mac Mean. I'll build another channel.
We have work to do. Tell Elon Musk.
I'm just kidding. This is sad. I shouldn't do that.
To take his hands off your money. We don't play.
You know what I thought he was gonna say? Tell Elon Musk to take his hands off your.
Elon Musk to take his hands off your.
What was he gonna say? Put it in the chat. Tell Elon Musk to take his
work to do. Tell Elon Musk to take his hands off your money.
Off your what? Wallet? I'm gonna just say wallet to be safe. Tell Elon Musk to take his hands off your what? Put what he really wanted to say in the chat.
Hey, we don't pledge allegiance to the creepy 22-year-olds working for Elon Musk. We pledge allegiance to the United States of America.
And goddamn it, shut down the city. We are at war.
Tell Elon Musk to take his hand off your mother. Tell Elon Musk to take his hand off your mother. Prison wallet. Neck. Where did Trump say he wants to grab him? Tell Elon Musk to take his hands off of your sandwich. Pussy. What she say? Last time. I promise y'all. I ain't gonna show it no more. Prayers up for Meek Mill, man. You know what I'm saying? We just allegedly he agrees to testify against one Puff Diddy Daddy Jones. I mean Puff Diddy Daddy. What's his last name? Combs. My bad. Puff Diddy Daddy. Diddy Daddy. Diddy diddle through his dilly. Diddy diddle through his dally. Motherfucker said Meek Mill got a prison wallet in his toto. He has a toto in his prison wallet. I have no clue what the fuck that means. Toto in the prison wallet sounds like a country. You know what I mean? I don't think that anything is wrong with this picture though. Y'all see? Do y'all think anything is wrong with this picture of Meek Mill, bro? Allegedly Meek Mill, because I don't think that's Meek Mill, right? But they said it was. But is there anything wrong with a black man being in a cage like this? Come on, man. No type of shit I did when I was popping Molly and eating E-pills, man. Oh my God. Lucky I ain't get caught in one of these shits. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think anything is wrong with this picture, except for the way he was holding the cage and that do-rag and that chain around his neck like DMX. And those tattoos and no lock. Other than that, everything's cool with this picture. Look how clean the floors is. You can't complain and say the house wasn't clean that day. But I always remind people, man, that most women wouldn't let you take a compromising picture like this of them, man. Let's just say this is not Meek Mill, because I don't know who this is. But this black man, because this show they always talk bringing up race. So let's just, matter of fact, you know what? Let's stay neutral. Let's call him African. Do rag on that guy, and he looks just like him too. So we don't know who the fuck this is. Kenny said that's Ray J. He ain't got no, man, they going crazy. Yeah, so what do y'all think? Do y'all think that this was violent? Do y'all think, is there anything wrong with this picture? Yes or no? I say no. N for no, and Y for yes. I don't think this is their business. It's now our business, but I'm trying to tell you, this is their business. That funky ass do-rag. Did he put that chain around his neck and was like, yo, come here, come look in the mirror, daddy. Love when you scrambling and scraping it. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. You know? I don't think nothing wrong with that picture. That's
Victims
what they want to
become predators. Look at Usher. Ain't no doubt in anybody's mind that Usher is a victim. Yet, he cannot explain why he took Bieber to the diddlers.
Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up. Kash Patel to arrest Biden and Kamala Harris. They trying to, I told y'all Trump is petty. And now they're trying to lock, man, if Biden survives, there ain't gonna be no pardon for Biden. You gonna give your son a pardon? Hunter was up in that White House smoking so much crack that they was finding that shit. You know what I'm saying? They thought they had the Crips and the Bloods up in that motherfucker. They're like, what's on the second floor? You know what I'm saying? Things that make you go, Hunter Biden smoked crack like Pookie, bro. They was finding 8 balls every other day. Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up, please. Let's get the lights to 200. All right. All right. And ever since Hunter got up out of it, they stopped finding crack. And anyway, it says Kash Patel to arrest Biden and Kamala Harris. Trump FBI pick drops bombshell in Senate hearing. So this is a Senate hearing. Check it out.
Election integrity, and yet you testify you don't know them. We have heard already your book includes a list of 60 people who you think make up part of the executive branch deep state.
Let's hit them likes, man. It's on 179. There's 200 people here. Let's get the likes 200. All right, come on. Double tap your screen. All right.
To investigate him?
Senator, every investigation will be subject to the same
Do you
legal
plan to
standard.
investigate James Comey, who's on your list?
I have no intentions of going backwards.
How about
and
Bill
every
Barr?
intention of using the Constitution.
How about Bill?
Cash Patel, by the way, let me just let y'all know this is not fucking around. There's nobody that Trump is messing with that's playing games. Let's get them lights up. Come on, y'all. There was 2 lights. Let's go. Hit the double tap the screen. Hit the like. Hunter was probably the supplier. Word. Nah, Hunter was smoking crack like Pookie. Hold up, let me show you.
COVID-19. The COVID-19 vaccine saved lives. Yet, less than a year ago, you promoted unregulated, unproven, unscientific supplements to reverse the effects of the vaccine on Truth Social. You told your followers that these supplements would detox them of the COVID-19 vaccine. Mr. Patel, did you make money by promoting these supplements?
Senator, do you know of any individuals who died as a result of complications from the vaccine?
Again,
because I do.
Are you unable to answer my question, which is a straightforward, did you make money by promoting these supplements?
All of my financial disclosures have been made to this committee.
I would like to hear your answer, yes or no. Did you make money?
Miss
have that information.
So you refuse to answer the question.
I answered 1,300 pages.
Send her back, y'all.
You spread dangerous misinformation. Mr. Patel, the FBI is the primary agency responsible for investigating election-related crimes, including fraud and
she looked like a migrant, man. I'm about to fucking broadcast the ICE hotline. Matter of fact, do y'all want me to call ICE? You know what I'm saying? Live right now. Where's my other phone at, man? I'm about to call ICE on these motherfuckers right now. I heard they're giving $10,000 up. Who got the ICE hotline? Can somebody post the ICE hotline? Go to Google right now and find the ICE hotline for me. I'm about to call these motherfuckers live. Because this bitch is up here. You know what I'm saying? She look like she did something. That shit, you know what I mean? I heard they giving $10,000 up. And $1,000 just for leads. So I get about 10 of these motherfuckers, carry the 1. I can make a lot of money. Somebody give me the ICE hotline right now. I'm about to fucking call them in real life. Right now. Put that ICE hotline up here and watch me. Let me call them back. I got the number right here. Let me just see something. Let me see. Bring. 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 Please wait. Ice, ice, baby. I think they busy. I'm gonna call them back in a second. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, fuck income tax. You know what I mean? You can let these raggedy ass baby mamas keep that shit. Bum ass bitches. You know what I mean? Double tap the screen. Get the like up. All right? Career baby mamas and some bum ass bitches. Ice, ice, baby. Oh yeah.
Media and tech.
Should sound like the Gulf of America. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? The Gulf of the Bronx. Let's talk that.
Over the last 2 years, the FBI has dedicated resources to Operation Not Forgotten, which works to address.
Man, this bitch is boring, man. Hey, excuse my language. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's watch Hunter Biden smoke crack one more time, y'all. Come on. Come on. I love the look in his eyes, boy. He's just beaming up to Scotty. You know what I'm talking about? And Hunter like that ice too. I ain't gonna lie. Hunter give it up with that ice. You like it. Remember how they said when you smoke that water, that Angel dust back in the days, they say you want to get butt naked? He ain't need none of that. He got that good old crack. Tell you, man, if this ain't an example of fuck you, dad. Yeah, the camera crew up in that motherfucker. That should like it's like majestic. I don't know how you get that green look. Is that a filter? Is that the color of the crack? I don't know. Drinking that White Claw. Really want to see how petty, but my history, I'm very petty. Hunter Biden smokes crack, right? Mac Mean. Now, 2 years ago when it first dropped, I covered it. I put watch Hunter Biden smoke crack on camera like Pookie. Look at that top video, y'all. Type Mac Mean Hunter Biden and you'll see me 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Dogging him the fuck out, bro. I showed it when he was weighing the shit up and everything. Look. He was weighing shit up. He was in the dirty ass hotel.
Father,
Nah, it's the spin that did it for me, man. Look at his face. Let's go. Oh boy, man. Game of death in the building. Enjoy this. Watch this. Watch Hunter Biden. This is all him. He doing close-ups in the camera. Check it out. Too hard. And that's definitely the Marvel Mentors. You know what I'm saying? The bag is a gram, man. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? But how much does a quarter weigh? Because that's how you calibrate your scale. Especially when you smoke good crack from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just start this. This nigga here. For the camera. That's a whole dope head house. That look like every trap I ever been to, bro. And the way that scale jumping, oh boy. All right, we're gonna get to the smoking and crack part in 1 second.
Claims to have hacked from the president's son's iCloud account. A Twitter user under the name of NJ Gloper posted the video.
What? Let me hear what this man talking about. Everybody in the hood got that same scale too.
No, I just waited for the bag.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hunter Biden weighing up crack and smoking it on camera.
It's 2.06.
2. He said it's 2.06. And they'll get mad at me for showing this shit, but they won't get mad at Hunter Biden for smoking it. Double tap the screen. All right, now let's get to this broad Joy Reid, man. I can't stand. I don't know if I don't like her more than Whoopi, but I definitely don't like both of them. You know what I'm saying? Back to Rita. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it, y'all. All right, double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up.
Like MSNBC staffed by certifiable morons and pathological liars because they make.
Oh, wait. Why we're talking, well, we was talking about it earlier, Juneteenth. I think they should ban that. Yeah, they should just get rid of it because Juneteenth never did shit for me, you know? Was the Central Park 5 guilty or innocent, y'all? All right, I think the niggas was guilty.
Make my job just so easy. I just have to watch.
And I have a bunch of reasons why, and I'll talk about that if I got a window up about that. With the arresting officer, and also I got the facts of the whole entire case. Like I want y'all to read because they kind of like move the goalposts a little bit and let y'all see what they want y'all to see, but they don't show you everything. What do y'all know about that night? Right, Elizabeth? What if I tell you I know 3 of them? I'm not new to this. You need to research who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you some shit tonight that might make you mad.
Jay,
But it will be a true story. And that's the name of this channel that you're watching. Subscribe. Go to the top and subscribe or double tap the screen and get the likes up. Okay, let's go. All right, says U.S. military plane carrying deported Indians lands in Punjab. They sending them back.
Minutes and the lefties losing at content flows like the Mississippi in spring.
Now look at Ving Rhames Part 2. You know what I'm saying? AKA Joy Reid. She's an ignorant broad.
We begin tonight with a full-on crisis in our democracy, as federal workers are literally locked out of their offices while operatives.
It's that right eye. I just don't know about that one. Or left. It's left to us. It's left. It's on our right, but it's her left eye. It's just, she has that wicked little eye right there. I don't know. Call it the evil eye.
Working for a private citizen, essentially take over our government. If this were happening in any other country right now, I promise you, I'd be on the air calling it a coup.
And Joy Reid, along with suffering from a severe case of stage 4 TDS, that's Trump derangement syndrome, she's also an election denier. And according to the left, that makes her a threat to democracy.
They're even talking about like stealing an election. And it's making me rethink whether I do believe like election machines can be.
You talk about me? I ain't cute. Do I look like? Listen. I'm talking about a woman. You a woman? Stay in a woman's place, okay? I'm not looking. Do I look? Does this look like plenty of fish? You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging you. I don't give a fuck about you. Okay? Take a seat.
Yeah, because I've always been like, you can't.
Are you one of those women with the panties with the balls holes in them? You know what I'm saying?
Election machines, but they're like,
look at this one on the left. She look like an intelligent female blood.
Convincing me. I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know.
I mean, to me, in this world, anything is possible.
Freedom of speech, Elizabeth. I'm here to criticize. All right, time Elizabeth out. Give her 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she'll stop talking to me. Talk to the chat.
Anything is possible.
I'm still, I mean, there are all these conspiracy theories out there about Trump and whether or not they cheated. I know you say that they didn't, but I know you kind of have to say.
Getting mad because I'm criticizing somebody on fucking YouTube. You think this is church? All right? You want to see me criticize somebody else? Look, check it out. We was just criticizing Meek Mill, okay? Here. Here's something to make you more mad, all right? Criticize that. All right, back to the show.
I didn't say they didn't.
Managers, dry your tears. No more missed clock-ins. No.
Don't cry. She up in, she timed out and
I
shit.
don't know about.
I bet she can't wait to start. Brrr. That's what they do. This is a live show, man. Like mic check 1 2. Testicles 1 2. Don't come here with the wrong energy, please.
You, but I'm shaking with fear with this dangerous democracy denial.
Elon Musk, you know, somehow using his tech connections, because I don't want to say genius because we know he's not.
Yeah, he ain't a genius.
But
He is a fucking genius. Which one of y'all know a billionaire? He's the richest man on the planet.
those relationships or whatever, because
In
they
fact, he has double what the richest. Let's say if Elon Musk wasn't here, right? The richest guy that's after him, which is Jeff Bezos, he has double what Jeff Bezos has. Jeff Bezos have about 200 billion. This boy Elon Musk got 400.
just seem too confident. It just doesn't add up to me with all the support that she had. And I know.
So it don't matter if you're a genius, you're a hustler. He has a program that's better than NASA. You telling me he's not a genius? You out of here.
I know that for you, and because of what happened with Fox and because what you do professionally with the network, you can't say it was the machines or something like that. But if you think it was the machines, but you can't say, just don't say anything. See, this is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is there are many ways to cheat in an election. And I don't
Wow. Shame on y'all. I can't wait for Trump to come for her.
ever put it past Republicans to cheat in elections because they've been busted too many times.
Let's hear now from a couple of women who are likely to be MSNBC viewers. Why do I say that? Because they are uninformed, unhappy, and a little unhinged.
I took my kids to school today and just
This is my favorite part.
dropped them off, and I just
They always talk like that. I took my children to school today, and I just can't deal with shit. Oh my God, I want to get cornrows and put a Black Lives Matter shirt on, man. It's so bad.
today and just dropped them off, and I just feel so sad, right? Like, we all knew this was coming, and then I think that yesterday was far worse than any of us could have anticipated. And I took the day off to just kind of protect my peace, and I plugged back in this morning, and
I just type my P's and cross my T's and dot my I's, and then, I wipe my ass and eat some carpets.
it's just so bad.
And here is a lady who is very forthright in her opinions, except when faced with a fairly obvious but inconvenient question.
Stop abuse of power.
Yes.
In what regard?
Well, with everything that's happening in our politics, I think it's pretty straightforward.
Like with Trump?
Yes, it seems that money goes a long way right now with our politicians, and that needs to stop.
So would you say
What? That's crazy. Because nobody had more money than Kamala.
it was an abuse of power how they just like removed Joe Biden out the Democratic primary and installed Kamala Harris?
I don't know that I can comment on it.
Now let's go to CNN, where even their overwhelmingly left-leaning panel and hosts are left laughing.
I love how they call all of us black men that fuck with Trump Uncle Toms. You know what I'm saying? Again, just to remind y'all, Uncle Tom, I know this is rabbit hole for y'all, and I know you can't get with it, but Uncle Tom wasn't, you want to call us a Sambo or some other shit. Call me Samuel L. Jackson or something. You know what I mean? But don't call me Uncle Tom.
At just how crazy the Democrats sound this week.
To our Republican colleagues, if you do not see the light,
All my Republican colleagues, throw your fist in the air. Come on. I need all my black people to feel somewhere. We got to fight back. Oh, God.
we will bring the fire. Resist! We are going to be in your face. We are going to be
Legend has it she has a solid platinum dill. Excuse me.
on your asses.
We have days to stop the destruction
Dill pepper. Dill weed.
of our democracy. We have work to do.
Dough.
Tell Elon Musk to take his hands off your money.
Tell Elon to take his hands off my prostate.
We don't pledge allegiance to the creepy 22-year-olds working for Elon Musk. We pledge allegiance to the United States of America.
That is prejudice.
God damn it, shut down the city!
Oh man. God damn it. Oh my God. These hypocrites, they are so angry.
Pledge allegiance to the United States of America.
Now they got these well-dressed white boys mad too. The fuck? What the fuck? I bet he got a Black Lives Matter somewhere too, man. Ready to go bust somebody's neighborhood up so he can put some money in his pocket. Fucking ambulance chasers. Yeah, that's what these lobbyists is. These fucking ambulance chasers, man.
America.
And God damn it, shut down the city! We are at war!
We will win.
Man, oh my God.
We will win. We won't rest. We won't rest.
Obviously. And the same people that's jumping up and down with these people, the ones that be funding this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Trust me when I tell you. Say the Black Lives Matter. I don't just be randomly saying things. If you think that those rallies, so-called rallies that the Mexicans are having right now is not organized by somebody, come on, man. You know what it takes? Listen, go to Facebook right now. Go to YouTube. I'm special. Go to anywhere and try to post something and get 100,000 people to show up where you at. You be lucky if you get 100 likes. Motherfucker don't even want to press the button, let alone come outside and go shut down highways and all that. You think ain't no money behind that? Yeah, they push that money out. Why you think at every Black Lives Matter rally, right? And I was covering them. Y'all see me. I've been talking this shit for plus 10 years, right? People showing up with medical packs and, you know, all these uniform flags and walkie-talkies. You're like, where the fuck could I get a walkie-talkie from? It starts out with 200 of those motherfuckers coming to your city. Next thing you know, they get together in their hotel, sniff their pink coke, and hit the nearest precinct. They started at the precincts because the police already know that they're coming. Don't react. And what do? Fight back. And then you have all these, you know what I'm saying, like well-dressed motherfuckers like fight back. And then what they do? They start marching through the hood. Fight back. And niggas is like, yo, what you want, an AFI? What fight back? Fight back. That's right, fight back. What the hell? No, we won't go. Man, fuck that. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Party over here. And let's go tear shit up. That's how it operates. So if you think that these things are not set up, man, you out your mind. And if you on that Trump train, let me remind y'all, spam the chat with ones, man. Let's get active in this chat, man. We about to go down a rabbit hole. All right? And again, the Central Park motherfuckers was guilty. All right? They was guilty. Dude up on what was the name of that documentary? My peoples told me earlier, The name of that show about the Central Park Five. You seen the Corey Wise? He was like and all that. That's not how he really talk. It's not how he really talk.
Ice, ice, baby.
I can hear them running right now as soon as I say that. Ice, ice, baby. Motherfuckers get on them horses, man.
Run! Run! They're coming!
Who?
Debo!
Who?
Debo! El Debo!
Mexicans, man. I'm surprised at y'all. Y'all got it's so easy for the Mexicans to get in and out of the country. And we thought the essays was cool with us, man. Like, what the fuck? Why would y'all be the ones to take the wooden nickel? Why would y'all take the wooden nickel? I use that because that's what my uncle told me the other day. He said, hey, John.
Ice, baby.
That's not what he said. He said, ice. He said, John, our people took the wooden nickel. Who the fuck is our people? And how did our people help me? Because as I recall, you niggas helped yourself. Yeah, everybody helped themselves. Let's not act like that just star player you're not watching when you're brushing your teeth in the morning. Every day. You motherfuckers, our people get their money and go do their thing. And I'm not saying that everybody's selfish or old people something that, you know what I'm saying? But that's what our people do. Our people, we got billionaires. Our so-called people. Our so-called people. Black History Month. How much did it do for you? Your kids can't even articulate words, and yet you celebrating Black History Month? Knock it off, man. Half of you... Juneteenth. One of y'all tell me what Juneteenth is for. Shit, I'd rather celebrate Christmas before I celebrate Juneteenth. At least I could get something on Christmas. Hell yeah, Santa love Mac Mean. Martin Luther King hate Mac Mean. Yeah. I know Martin Luther King didn't like me. You want to know why? Because he would have never told me to turn the other cheek. No, I'm not that type of puto. No, essay. In prison, Trump, fuck out my chat. Time out. 86,000 seconds. If I didn't give him 86,000 seconds, somebody with a wrench, please give him 86,000 seconds. Double tap the screen, please. Let's get the likes up. Salute to Tina Kaufman. Salute to Tina Kaufman. That's my old gym teachers, like a mentor to me. You know what I mean? This dude used to try to bully me. I used to run to the gym. And as long as I got to that gym, Mr. K, he saved me. All he had to do was look at those motherfuckers. Introduced me to gymnastics. I became a gymnast. You know, I did gymnastic shows. I was thinking about greatness. I took a wrong turn at some point. You know, I lost a lot. I lost a lot in life. But I recovered. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing that you could recover is the ability to think. The ability to think. Next is the ability to articulate. I had to learn in sales. I had to read a bunch of books and learn how to, you know what I'm saying? Like articulate myself. I had to learn how to switch my language up in front of my children and be around children, you know, and not live by that old, you know what I'm saying? That nigga shit y'all on, for real. Beating your kids. And it's always the women beating the boys. Don't you know what you do with you beating your kids? Bow, bow, whipping them. As a woman, you creating an abuser. He's going to whoop some woman's ass, if not kill somebody. You're going to turn him into an emotional killer. Wreck. Stop beating your kids. I've never whipped my kids. Ever. Fathers ain't got to do that. That's Big Mama job. Y'all remember the switch? Big Mama with the switch? We lived on that forever. We need this shit to change. If y'all out here whipping your kids out, talking about they ain't gonna learn unless I ain't learned. I went out, you know, when they beat me, you know what I did? I went out and became a motherfucking gangster. That's what you raising. A fucking killer. Okay? That's what you're gonna raise by beating your kid. You're gonna raise a fucking killer and a woman abuser. Trust me when I tell you, man. Y'all might not want to hear that shit. Y'all might want to throw your fists in the air and talk about Black History Month and all that shit. Y'all could talk about that shit all day. Y'all can call me a sellout, Uncle Tom. I took the wooden nickel, but I'm a well-informed thinker. And if you think that me as a black man want to see something happen to my people, then you misinformed. You don't know what the fuck to do. You the same person that's beating your kid. You know how I grew up? I grew up with motherfucking uncles that was in the military and came home. And when we ate too much shit out the refrigerator, motherfuckers had us kneeling on rice and holding our arms up with books. Black history need to change, nigga. And that shit y'all teaching in school about us being slaves, feed that shit to somebody else that want to hear it. I want to hear about the motherfuckers that's rich. Fuck them people that got everything taken away from them. I don't want to hear about no record labels of people that got all they publishing taken away from them. Frank, get them out of here. Anybody trolling me? And if I pay attention to that chat for 1 second, get them out of here. I said it turned me into a gangster. I went to jail. I had 20 years for armed fucking robbery. One choice as a 16-year-old landed me all that time. So I wasted my whole entire life. And I'm telling you shit from being in the situation, what you're going to do. All right? I'm not trying to preach to y'all. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. But stop coming to my chat asking me what is he going to do for black people. Black people, what are you going to do for yourself? Because the day of reparations, they've been waiting for that shit since slavery. My boy, 40 acres and a mule wasn't enough. If they gave them 40 acres and a mule, what is black people going to do? Stop pumping that. Y'all come here, you're just going to get rejected. All right? Because people that think like me don't want to hear shit that y'all talking about, especially that liberal left dumb shit. And the second, the F word is going to be legal, fucking with my man Trump. Make America great again. We should be able to speak how we want to speak, whether you feel some way or not. What the fuck you got? You know what? Tina Kaufman asked me, all right, what do I think of when they say, well, Trump is a racist and why you support? Okay, listen, number one, he's not a racist. That will be my real answer. But let's just take that away. Let's just say I want to entertain you, motherfucker, right? Okay, check it out. If you, black man, everybody buy that one. Double tap the screen, get the lights up, right? Black man, y'all complain about how hard it is to get a job, right? If you have a fucking job taking care of your kids for 5 years and somebody tell you that your boss is racist, are you going to not go to work? I proposed that question and a lot of y'all goofy men told me, no, I'm not going to work if I find. Okay, well, go home and tell your kids that they're not going to get the food that they like because you didn't want to go to work because your boss was racist. Tell your wife you're not going to, you know what I'm saying, have gas and, you know, and rent and all whatever because your boss was racist. Nigga, you racist. I met more black racist people than anybody, man. Everybody in my family racist. How about that? All right? How about that? The goalposts being moved for black people, and it's not making us strong. It's making us weak. Y'all think this is Uncle Tom talk. I'm not. This is black love. This is what love look like, nigga. Truth. Honesty. Not telling you go out and feel some way and break something up while you have nothing. We ain't got nothing. And y'all keep on repeating the story and wanting to catch fire. Come on. They, them. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, while dudes is cashing out, while dudes is learning what this world is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? They're talking about mainly like a lot of old black people that's been under that slavery shit for a long time. It's talking about, you know, welfare and what the people in the project's going to do. Exactly. What are they going to do? Huh? Like, what are you going to do to help them? Because we got enough black billionaires to help all of us out. But yet y'all want to come to the people that don't have anything and tell them to sacrifice everything. Why do the black neighborhoods get tore up by black people? How do you propose we move forward? We already moving forward. It's state of mind, baby. State of mind. If you think that you down, you down. If you let somebody tell you that your parents and everybody was like babies were ripped out and fed to alligators and all that, yo, if you keep on perpetuating that and you never seen it before, you yourself never seen it or experienced it. Some of y'all won't even live for your kids that's right in front of your face and y'all running around pumping your fist about somebody from 400 years ago. What's our legacy today, man? Because life is this: past, present, and future. We gotta live for today, my boy. We learn from the past. You all right? But there gotta be some forgiveness, especially for things that it didn't affect you directly. Forgiveness is divorce from the issue. You can't be held down with it no more. All right? Other than that, you attached to the situation. You think you're hurting the white man by you saying you throw your fist in the air, yo, you're having all these people come out and just doing, what's the end goal? What's the logistics behind it? Okay, we're going to do this and get this. Shit ain't helping me, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a woman out here looking like Ving Rhames with a bald head, being all aggressive. That never turned me on anyway. It'll get me soft and different. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Somebody just got shot. My uncle got killed. I gotta go. All that aggressive energy. You know what I'm saying? I like women that like being women. I like women that know that they women. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And I like following, you know what I'm saying, what the president's saying. The president said, there's women and there's men. So who y'all deboing now? You ain't deboing me. You know what I'm saying? Black people, and this is the last time, this is the most serious y'all gonna get from me tonight. Or maybe for the whole year. Move forward, bro. And stop letting these old ass people pump that fear on y'all, man. Go do whatever the fuck you want to do. But do something instead of complaining. Talking about what you ain't got. They gonna take welfare. Bitch ain't got no teeth in her mouth. You got 7 kids. They giving you $1,500, $1,700 a month in food. How many Twinkies could you motherfuckers eat? Y'all don't even want, these kids don't even want to eat real food no more, man. My kids don't even know what soda tastes like. You try to give my son some soda, tell him close his eyes and give him some soda. He gonna act like his tongue burned up. And he 11. He's never tasted it. That's because if you start them off early, they won't seem like you're abusing them when you're feeding them healthy stuff, y'all. All that sugar y'all giving them, they teeth all toe up and broken down and, you know what I mean, mismanaging their hygiene. They don't know how to articulate themselves. You know what I'm saying? They violent as fuck and punctified. Y'all keep on acting like y'all don't see. You know what I'm saying? I care about my kids.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they need the Democrats need a real leader. Okay?
And that rant is for the people that come to my channel or talk to me in real life or my family that's talking this black shit, or you know what I mean? It's Trump racist. Who the fuck knows? Trump, you know what I mean? God and Trump knows if he's racist. Because let me tell you something, racism has never, and to me, this is my opinion, right? Racism has never really presented itself to me through words alone. People say a lot of shit. Racism is the one that acts like he like you and want to see your whole lineage gone, like Joe Biden. Joe Biden was the guy that was saying, keep Darnell away from Peter. He was the last dude to say that I don't want these kids riding the school bus together. Think what type of demon that is. Why wouldn't your Peter want to ride the bus? He wanted them to be separate, the kids on the bus. He was the last one for that. He was the author of the stop and frisk. You know what I'm saying? Black, let me tell you something, right? The racist one is the one. I'm going to give y'all some game. Up north in jail, in prison, when it's time for war and it's time for violence to happen, people, the ones that's coming for you, don't advertise who they are. So if the Latin Kings is coming for you, they're not going to wear yellow and black beads, all of them. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be some that don't got no beads on, that don't got no crown on them, no lion, none of that, no insignia that's going to show you. And they're going to be the one that put you the fuck down. Do you get where I'm coming from? Do y'all understand the analogy? So a racist to me is not the guy that talks shit. The racist is not really my uncle like these crackers. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. The racist is the one that wants laws put in place that hold your people down. You understand me? To hold your race down. And normally that guy talks very nice to black people. All right? Stay woke, bro.
need a real leader, which currently does not exist in the Democratic Party. Trump has said all of these things were going to happen. We saw him.
Now let's get a little bit less serious. All right. Double tap the screen, get the lights up. You're now on the Mac Mean True Story Show, right? I do get passionate about certain issues, especially when it comes down to, you know, this black issue, because people's always, you know, talking all this black shit. You know what I'm saying? You so black. Do me a favor with your black money, right? Somebody pay to get this man about this cage. All right? Put your black dollar together. Go see Rick Ross or one of them, you know what I'm saying? And tell them to put some money together because somebody needs to be freed. And I ain't talking about liberated. Libertad. Let's get the likes up. All right. Let me reset the room. Me and Lansky was talking earlier about Eddie Griffin, right? Eddie Griffin is a funny motherfucker. Can everybody get the likes up? Let's get the likes up to 300. Double tap the screen or tap the 3 dots at the top right. Your truth, my opinion in the building. Sky Swizzy, salute. The Cat in the Hat, feed from a session. I don't know what that means. Clarence, first of all, Trump is not sending Americans anywhere. He's sending illegal migrants. Get that straight in your title of this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say illegal immigrants. You know what I'm saying? You're right. I understand what you're saying, but I don't need to do shit in my title. All right. All you need to do is shut the fuck up and let me do what I do. All right. I'm trying to get some shout outs, please. Paul, salute. Matter of fact, I'm gonna time your ass out for a little while. Hey, you get 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm normally in space, so my little while is a little bit longer than normal people. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into this real quick. Eddie Griffin, funny ass nigga, but another black man, you know what I mean, that gets a lot of backlash for being a Trump supporter. But he tells the truth. And he got that fire ass hat on. Salute Eddie Griffin.
He got the guns blazing, boy. He
My bad. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I do read comments and stuff like that. And I'm a Gemini, so love is conditional here. I love all you guys. And 2, I don't love you no more. Normally, I stop loving you as soon as you say something that doesn't go with my narrative. I don't know if that's narcissist or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Control freak, whatever it is. It's my show. It's my show and I do what I want.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture.
I'm a Gemini like Trump. I'm petty. All right? But very loving. You know what I mean? And, you know,
to a lot in the
Geminis are the only ones that understand Geminis. And that's why, you know, we fuck with Trump. You know what I mean? It's just transparent. If you're a Gemini, man, put a number 5 in the chat. If you're a Gemini. Gemini gang, salute to all my Geminis. Monique, what's up, baby? He's funny even without trying to be.
News to unpack. Look, 47 is 47. I mean, he got the guns blazing, boy. He taking pen to paper every day as an executive order, at least 1,000 of them a day. This mother ain't bullshit, y'all. And everybody panicking because, you know, he stopped. He put a freeze on the government spending. See, and everybody's up in arms talking about my food stamps, my Medicaid.
Yeah, you don't have to announce when you're leaving up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Coward.
Eating all this shit. Let me give you an example of the panic that is proliferating.
Made Gemini, them real Geminis. You know what I'm saying? Salute Constance.
United States and the
Scorpios are loving yet petty. Kenny is a Gemini. I ain't know that, Kenny. You know what I'm saying? Shanice is the Gemini. Salute. If you're a Gemini, type 5 in the chat.
Gasoline is on the fire is the dinosaur media, NBC, ABC, CNN, MSNBC.
Well, they saying that they're KT. They saying that they're gonna limit how much access he has to the finance.
See, they always just flaming it up, trying to just cause problems when there is.
I don't think he could use it for personal gain. I think that if he even tried it any kind of way, they would that wouldn't be a good look.
No mother problems, all right? Check it out.
Tell me they're lying. I need somebody to tell me they're lying. I need somebody to tell me they're lying.
Oh God! See, this is the one. This is another Karen. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no teeth in her mouth.
Lying right fucking now because what the fuck do you mean that I'm not gonna get my SNAP benefits? What the fuck do you mean? Do you understand there are people like me who go hungry the last week of the month just so my kids can't eat because SNAP benefits is all we fucking get? What the fuck am I gonna do?
I guess being broke is new for white people. I've never seen panic like this over some food stamps, and we find a way, but this little motherfucker's losing her goddamn mind. She starves for a whole week at the end of every month. And that's why she's looking quite healthy, you lying little motherfucker. Let me show you what's really going on, because
I said it's probably it's already installed in his private servers, and apparently it's running our personal data through an AI. Probably so, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like too much fear mongering. Some things that I can't control, I just try to let it go.
That
I wouldn't be surprised if it's true though.
That's some bullshit right there. Yeah, because that little motherfucker is yeah. I don't know. She looked like she's on some crystal meth or something, so yeah. That's where all the kids' food money is going to. Them drugs that's got her teeth all up, because them is rotten teeth like a motherfucker. And usually it comes from meth or some kind of crack. So yeah. But anyway, let me let Trump's press secretary explain.
She got no teeth, but she want to eat. Greedy bitch.
What the is really going on? Check it out.
Meet Tello, your great alternative.
No, that ain't Diddy. That is not Diddy, man. You know damn well that's not Diddy. That's Eddie Griffin, man. This is Diddy.
Victims become predators. Look at Usher. Ain't no doubt in anybody's mind that Usher is a victim. Yet, he cannot explain why he took beef.
I ain't shit. I'm petty.
Why the Q&A was released, so that there is no confusion. There's no confusion within this building. I know there is, again, a lot amongst the
now watch what she clearly says. We was never taking your food stamps. So I don't know why that went. I'm telling you, that's some Democrat shit. They told them that so they could go crazy. That's what they do the best. Just go crazy. Just wild out. They love just making noise. But this woman clearly says that they were never at risk. They were never going to take their money.
media and those who don't seem to just be able to read a memo and take it for what it is. It's very clear. This is a temporary pause on federal funding to ensure that tax dollars are not funding things that this president has signed out of law. So the Green New Deal, DEI, etc. As I said repeatedly yesterday, and I would like to double down on the fact that Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, which I'd like to be clear on that today.
I got a fucking letter today in my hand. I'm going to read it to y'all. I swear to God, this came from my son's school. It says here, they were talking about enrollment, but I'm going to read y'all something. Please know, oh my God. This shit is crazy. They sending this to schools. I know some of y'all parents got this shit too. We will also, please know that our customer care team is ready to assist you and answer any questions. We will also like to remind you of our policy around law enforcement on our school campuses as it relates to recent conversations with immigration. CPS schools will respond to any ICE officer requesting information to access a CPS school as their school would treat any other visitor and law enforcement activity at schools. Without a warrant, ICE officers do not have any special authorization to access CPS schools. But they're not talking about the students. They listen. Request. Oh, this is nasty work. I was like, whoa. I'm glad I'm American, man.
Welfare benefits, individual assistance, food stamps, etc. will not be impacted. So the American people should not be confused about this. And in fact, they should be grateful that this administration is actually valuing their hard-earned tax dollars.
So all Trump is saying, he ain't giving no fat to none of these motherfucking wicked schemes to suck taxpayer dollars and put it in the corporate hands. That's what it is. How you gonna give $50 million to some condoms over in Bangladesh somewhere? I mean, what the fuck are they fucking? All the gay shit. He ain't funding no more fucketry. He ain't funding no more motherfucking dyke bitches. None of that shit is going to the individuals. If you're receiving government substance and it's going direct to you, it's going to keep government direct to you. But if it had to funnel through some other corporation where they taking a cut and then you get some crumbs that they just toss your way, that shit's over. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Go ahead, 47. Keep it up, boy. Goddamn.
DEI did not benefit Black people en masse. It benefited a couple of token Blacks. And I'm sorry, y'all gonna lose your little token benefits. But DEI did not benefit the masses of African people. Barack Obama is the first president to use the words diversity, equity, and inclusion in his DEI initiative that he signed in August of 2011, mandating that the federal government take steps to diversify, include, and guarantee equity for minorities. But it was all about the rainbow. That law was about immigrants and rainbow gangers. It was not about Black people. Yes, you have a few Black people who are going to lose some DEI benefits, but we are 42 million. And when we add our African immigrant brothers and sisters in, we're about 45, 48. I'm going to round it up because they always suppress our numbers. I'm going to round it up to 50 million Africans in America. Somebody help me understand how Barack Obama's DEI has benefited Black people in these past 16 years. Help me understand.
Yeah, help me understand too. Yeah. Obama, the rainbow. We already know why. The doggone girl is mine. She's mine. No, 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 she's mine. Go ahead, Mike. Duck and tuck.
And all the Black shit I did, man, it ain't never paid me nothing, man. I started running around with Obama, running through the hood, telling people, yo, vote or die, bro. All that shit, you know what I'm saying? I felt goofy until I started investigating the issues. And I felt used and played. You know what I'm talking about? If you felt used and played and used on that Democrat bullshit, let me know in the chat, man. You know? I felt dumb. I'm like, man, they've been using me forever.
Well, bless the random people. God bless you. Bless you. You serious, bro? Yeah. Hey, God bless you, my boy. Hey, God bless you. My boy was ready, though. I'm sorry, yo. Hey, my bad, yo. He was ready. I apologize, yo. Hey, yo, come here real quick. Let's pray real fast, yo. I'm sorry about that, yo. Dear Heavenly.
My bad. He has a unique look.
Father, I come to you in prayer. I want to thank you for sending these men here for. When I see them, I see my brothers, but in these times we just don't know, Father. I pray that you allow for us to come together, Father, from the trenches to the people who need help, Father, whether it's Spanish, whether it's Black, whether it's white, whatever it is, Father, allow for unity and supplication to come together in this community.
Man, I always thought prayer was supposed to be inviting and friendly. They said I'm fucking negative. This just feels like he mad.
Unity, Father.
Look, he sound like he's gonna punch him in the face after he finished praying.
Led by joy, led by hope, led by the divine, Father. Let's go. Connect under one flag. Everybody grow themselves. Everybody be better. Everybody look for the opportunity to change. Reason why I got these feathers on ain't got nothing to do with no culture. It got to do with the fact that these birds can see through the things that separate them based off their categories. Yeah. Let's go. And these things are paid. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Yeah. Yeah, we need to see more of that. Run up and hand some money and just bless people. And then almost get your ass whooped.
Yeah. He said that shit with a straight face. Hey, yo, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm on the right side of this thing, man. For real, man. Word up, man. I used to be running around with Obama and them, you know what I mean, all mad and shit. I'm like, yeah, you gonna do something with black people, man. He ignored the black people and went straight to the gay people, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Came over here, act like he was American and all that, man. Knowing Obama was a whole African. Get that booty scratch up out of here, man. I'm glad he ain't the president no more.
Hand some money and just bless people. And then almost get your ass whooped. And them feathers.
Gay people can vote and it counts just the same. Well, listen, man, we're talking about a person that finagled the black vote. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Talking about stupid. Okay? All right, goofy. That's what I'm talking about. They always try to move the goalposts, right? I said that he had me running around here on some black power shit. He's going to do all this for the black people. And he ignored us and did everything for the gay people. What's wrong with that statement? Time him out. Give him 86,000 seconds, please.
See, that ain't no culture.
Matter of fact, do me a favor, man. If you got a wrench, time everybody ass out. If they say anything that we don't like, man, let's show them some real narcissist shit. Right? You know what I mean? Like if we don't like what they saying, let's just make this very biased chat for about until we get it under control in the chat. You know what I'm saying? He can't say nothing wrong. He's the one with the channel. I'm reacting to what he's reacting to. This is a reaction of the reaction of the reaction. You're at the right place. I'm almost done anyway. I'm just talking about life, period. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of these people, man. Press that button by mistake. I'm sorry.
Them birds can see past all the shit that he said. Yeah. That motherfucker crazy.
Word, he could have just took the money and kept it moving.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Or something, he all religious. No, he just finished robbing somebody. Knock it off. That aggressive ass fake prayer. You know what I'm saying? And Lord, bring all the brothers together. It would sound like Hulk Hogan. You heard him? Oh, let me go back real quick. And bring all the brothers and sisters together of America. This is why the fiends always act. When you give them a couple of dollars, give them $1, be like, yeah, I knew. Look at this.
See them, I see my brothers, but in these times we just don't know, Father. I pray that you allow for us to come together, Father, from the trenches to the people who need help, Father, whether it's Spanish, whether it's black, whether it's white, whatever it is, Father, allow for unity.
Mental illness. And he look like he ain't take a bath ever.
Unity and supplication to come together in this community, Father, led by joy, led by hope, led
probably digging through their pockets while you doing
led
it.
by the divine, Father. Let's go. Connect under one flag. Everybody go themselves.
I do want to remind y'all there's a difference between a homeless person and a bum. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying either about this man. I don't know who he is, but he's very aggressive in that prayer. So prayer was supposed to be calming.
Sick.
It made me want to do a robbery.
Individuals to even think about shit like that. Y'all some really f***ed up people, boy. You just don't want people to have no mother fun whatsoever. What's gonna be next, huh? Ain't no robot getting my job on the f***ing side. Now you gonna take that Amazon job. Nobody wanna pick up no goddamn boxes anyway. But I damn sure gonna pick up some ass and some pussy. So ain't no robot laying off my dick. My dick is staying on the job. hard on the job, standing tall.
Wow, what's good, bro?
On the job. We'll be right back.
He's a prayer warrior? Might be. Salute to him. Bless his praying heart.
After this session.
Wow. All right, let's get to this next thing, right? All right, now, we was talking about the J5 earlier, right? I mean, that's Jackson 5. Central Park 5. You know what I'm saying? Without Michael Jackson, right? That's the Central Park 5. Those dudes that they said, this is why they say Trump is racist. They say because he said when this happened. Now, let me remind you. Matter of fact, before we get into this, right? Trump said what he said, right? And there was a lot of people that said the same shit Trump said because of what they read. Now, that was back then. I'm pretty sure they had enough time to do some research, right? Look what it says in Wikipedia, man. We like to not move the goalposts. We like to just go there, right? Now, this is backdrop on the story, just in case y'all don't know. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 300 real quick, y'all. Or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. Subscribe. If you're not, it's free, okay? Now, look at this. At 9 p.m. on April 19th, 1989, a group of an estimated 20 to 32 teenagers who lived in East Harlem entered Manhattan Central Park at an entrance in Harlem near Central Park North. That's 110th Street. Some of the group across 110th Street, pimps are trying them. Anyway, 110th Street happens to be a very nice area and expensive. Some of the group committed several attacks, assaults, and robberies against people who were either walking, biking, or jogging. They used to call it wilding, right? In the northernmost part of the park near the reservoir. The victims began to report the incidents to police. So this wasn't just the woman that got assaulted and almost killed, right? They bashed her head and all type of stuff, right? Let's get the likes up. Double tap the screen and go to the top right. Within the Northwoods between 102nd and 105th. This is 8 blocks from where they started at. Now, those that don't know, Central Park is 59. Let me see. 59. It's a 59th Street to 110th. So they uptown. They were reported attacking several cyclists, hurling rocks at a cab, attacking a pedestrian. These are all reports. Whom they robbed of his food and beer and left him unconscious. So he beat him up, took his shit. The teenagers roamed between 9 and 10 p.m. on school day, right? Police attempted to apprehend suspects after the crimes began to be reported about 9 and 10. Michael Wagner, a competitive bike rider, testified that about 9:05, he was hassled by a group of the boys whom tried to punch him. And now I'm not going to talk about the case that they was in there for, right? I'm just talking about all the other things that led up to this. You feel me? He was hassled by a group of the boys, one of whom tried to punch him. At about 9:15, Antonio Diaz, who had been walking in the park near 105th, was knocked to the ground by teenagers who stole his bag of food and bottle of beer. And Gerald Malone and Patricia Dean, riding on a tandem, said the group of boys tried to block their path on East Drive and 102nd. So they could just walking down, they're going down the park. He said that and look, for the people that applaud this type of shit, right? If you don't understand that your son, your at that time, your 15-year-old son is outside in the park, you know what I'm saying, robbing motherfuckers, knocking people out, breaking bottles and all that shit, and you will be surprised that he would be charged with some other heinous crimes. You got to understand, like, where's the accountability for you, the parents? You know what I mean? And that's what I'm talking about, right? They move the goalposts when they want. They just say, well, a woman, they made them, bruh, all the police, these are New York police, bruh. They lucky they didn't die. Dead ass. They lucky they didn't get killed. Cheyenne, what's up, Cheyenne? I see you. That's my little cousin, y'all. She'll tell you. Cheyenne, you want to get on the phone and tell them how much I used to fight you and your father over that Donald Trump shit. And they used to just be so patient, just smiling at me, just loving. Like, I used to be wilding. Salute to my cousin John. I love that nigga with all my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? But that me and that nigga, we used to go back to back. I call him Uncle Tom. Fuck you telling me about Trump for? He racist. Goalpost moving. And Gerald Malone and Patricia. So they was just wild now. At least some of the group of the teenagers traveled further down south to the area around the reservoir. And there, 4 male joggers were set upon about 9:25. They just getting to work at 9:50. The reason why I know about a lot of shit because Cheyenne, my cousin, right? Me and her father used to be running around tearing shit up. Now, we ain't do the shit that they did, but this was a popular thing at that time, right? 4 male joggers assaulted 9:25 and 9:50. Testified that he was attacked and robbed about 9:25. Robert Gardner said he was assaulted at 9:30. David Good. So they got a time. They got a timeline. Now Patricia, the one. Now we ain't gonna talk about her. Well, we want to go here, right? We want to go to one of the arresting officers. What he says. Now a lot of people call him Uncle Tom. But listen to his truth.
The Netflix series, and you thought what?
Well, thank you for having me,
Mac
Michael.
Mean's opinion. This is not Mac Mean telling you that I know 3 of them. I know Antron. I know Corey Wise taught me how to read Arabic in fucking Wendy Correctional Facility. You know what I'm saying? I know them. And I could tell you when they first came through, you know what I'm saying? Salute to them. You know what I mean? But they wasn't screaming like them niggas was up in there acting the fool in jail too. Did y'all know that the guy that confessed to this whole thing on how they got their pardon was a dude that was in jail that had life and was never, ever coming home? And he wasn't even there. He wasn't with them. Something tells me, my spidey senses tell me that while they was in jail, they came up with a plan. You know what I'm saying? Somebody kept in contact with somebody and they came up with a plan to get that bread and it worked. Now look at Yusef. Yusef Salaam is a proud Democrat, right? Running around, yelling that lunatic left shit. Try to disrespect Donald Trump. Like Trump had his eyes set out for you. The newspaper read like what I showed y'all. That's what they heard. That a bunch of motherfuckers run through Central Park, beating up people, robbing motherfuckers, and then they did what they did to that woman. Okay?
I watched the Netflix series.
Had your daughter been in that park, had that been your sister, your mama, and any of that, none of y'all would have said lock them up too. And that's what everybody was saying, not just him, black people too.
I was shocked. Okay, I actually laughed out loud when I saw the Felicity Huffman playing Linda Fairstein implore the police to go out and round up all
everybody. If you're new here and you know what I'm saying, you got here from the vertical feed to short feed, tap your screen twice. That's how you get the like button up, or go to the top right and hit three dots. It's at 279. I want to see it go to 300 real quick. You know what I'm saying? Was these dudes guilty or innocent? What goes through your mind? I don't even know. I just know that to try to say that Donald Trump was racist because of what he said while everybody else was saying it, and you don't pinpoint that, I should do a video and show everybody, all the black people, what they were saying at that time.
Man in Harlem. I thought that was absolutely preposterous. It never happened. Linda Fairstein was never even in the precinct that day when the investigation was started. First of all. Second of all,
they made Corey Wise seem all feeble and shit. I was in one of the toughest maximum security prisons with Corey Wise. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him because he never did nothing to me. And I'm not going to say, I know that he's not guilty. I know he's not guilty. But the other ones, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Them some wild boys. Some wild boys. I was in Sparkle with some of them niggas. Them niggas some wild ass niggas, B. You know what I mean? They were some wild boys at that time. And what's so weird was that a lot of them came from a nice area because a lot of them came from Schaumburg. The Schaumburg buildings, like 3 of them came from Schaumburg. You know what I mean? So in my eyes, I'm not saying that they was guilty. I'm not going to go out and say that they did that. I just know that when the beating up and all that, somebody did something, man. I don't know. All right, let's get back. This is the officer. I think he's one of the ones that arrested them.
District attorney does not give orders to the police department. They do not direct our investigations. Our investigation was well underway once Linda Fairstein arrived at the Central Park precinct.
Someone who knows only of this case, what they watched in that 4-part series, would come away thinking that the admissions, the videotaped admissions, were all coerced, that this was all a result of cops who were acting in a nefarious way to railroad those 5 individuals. As one of the police officers who made critical arrests.
Get the picture. In New York State Prison, right? You know what dudes do all day? They sit around and plot all day. I mean, it's all day. I was plotting all day. All day. You think that dude that took the rap for this case, right? And got them exonerated. You think that they wasn't in his ear telling him everything that he needed to know? You think that he wasn't, yeah, he might have been involved, but I'm trying to tell you, right? It wasn't just him by himself. If you listen to the story that was told and the testimony, everything, regardless of what happened in the precinct, because we know New York cops, right? They rugged. But New York people is rugged. You cannot be no soft-ass CO trying to wrangle down murderers and all that up north. And it don't happen in the street. All right? Them motherfuckers is tough as nails. And they lucky that at what they was being accused of and what they did outside of this woman that they didn't get killed for. Because most dudes came through with lumps on them. Them the old school police. Feel me? They ain't pull dudes in for petty shit. They just like, you know what I mean? They you know, it was like that. They went for the big fish, and when they got them, they put in that work.
In this case, you would respond how?
Oh, that's ridiculous. All you need to do is look at the videos. Watch the videos. Look at each one of the defendants.
Let's look at the video. We're going to go to the video. We're going to go to Corey Wise.
See if they're being coerced. See if they're sleep deprived. You'll see their parents are in every single video. You'll see in every single video their rights are being read to them. But
in the movie, you don't see that.
It's a blatant lie. It's unfortunate. This is the first time that police misconduct has been recorded on video.
Corey Wise, innocent. I'm telling you, man. Innocent. Corey Wise, he's a Muslim brother too. He's Muslim. Good dude. Good ass dude. You know what I'm saying? But them other dudes, that Antron and Yusuf, no.
Tape. And the people who alleged to have been, their rights violated by the police didn't want it seen. They fought for the longest time to keep those videos under wraps. I would implore everybody.
Like those videos with Kamala with CBS.
Look at the videos. Watch them from beginning to end and then make a judgment.
I know from doing a lengthy interview with you on my radio program that you were in the park that night, that you participated in apprehending a number of the guys who, it was their word, correct me if I'm wrong, were wilding.
Yes.
But you initially didn't associate them with the violent attack on the jogger. What was the moment that caused you to say, I think there is a connection?
Well, it wasn't that
let's not get it twisted. And Trump refuses to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. If he would apologize, that would make all of us look stupid. Don't fucking apologize.
I think that there was a connection. We knew there was a connection.
Make everybody that said that they had something against that apologizing.
We had arrested 5, 2 of which were part of the Central Park 5.
We almost at 300 likes, man. Let's go get the likes up to 300 real quick. Double tap the screen or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. Question of the day. Is Trump doing a good job? Type 1s in the chat, even if you voted already. 60% of the people says, of course. 28% of the people say no. And 12% of the people say it's too hard to tell, too hard to smell.
Raymond Santana and Kevin Richardson. We were going to release them.
Hold up for a second.
Central Park 5, Raymond Santana and Kevin Richardson. We were going to release them. We were releasing them to their parents. We did not believe that they had anything to do with the attack on the jogger. Okay. But we were interviewing them before we released them so that in the event that they saw what happened, we might be able to get that information. I released 2 of them. We got to Kevin Richardson. Kevin Richardson had a scratch on his face. When we asked him how he got the scratch, he first lied and said that my partner did it. When confronted, with the fact that we were going to go ask my partner, he then admitted that the female jogger scratched his face. That's the first we realized that they were involved with the attack on Patricia Mealy. And
had you had any conversation with him? Had you had any conversation with him up until that moment where there was any reference to the jogger?
No. No. Well, there was.
Go ahead, finish.
There was one reference by Raymond Santana. My partner had asked them, why were you out in the park? Why would you be out in the park beating people up? You should be with your girlfriends. Raymond Santana looked to Stephen Lopez and laughingly said, well, I already got mine. I didn't realize what it meant at the time because the jogger had not been found.
Wow. Double tap the screen. And, I don't know if they was guilty or not, but they was wilding, you know what I'm saying? It precipitated that.
At that point.
Why would Mateus Reyes have confessed to doing it and doing
that precipitated the judgment and the statements that y'all heard
it alone if that were not the case?
Building your online business?
We all was like, the whole world was like, that's foul. Anybody, it went through the news, man. I remember when it happened. They was my age. That's why it was so deep. Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up. We almost at 300. 297 on the board. Salute to everybody that hit the like button. Salute to everybody that subscribed. New people, we're going down the rabbit hole.
Because Mateus Reyes was in a segregated part of the prison. He was with rapists and child molesters. He had gotten kicked out because of his, because he had committed several violations in there. Now he was out in general population and vulnerable to attack. Kerry Weiss knew this. He had people threatening Reyes and telling him that he had better say that he did it by himself. And it really didn't matter at that point because the statute of limitations were up. There was no legal jeopardy for him to say that he had done it. In fact, what happened was, as a psychopath, and I got this from his psychologist, this worked in his favor. He was able to get attention as a result of coming forward to say that he did it by himself. He was looked at as a hero almost in a perverse way.
Well, why Eric was only his DNA found in the jogger?
His DNA only was found in the jogger because, well, first of all, if you look at the videos, every one of the kids said the same thing.
Now, that's what I believe. One person did it or two. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe all of them was guilty. I just know there's some wild boys. You know what I mean? And what they did caused people's opinion on them. I mean, if they were running through the fucking park, you know what I'm saying, singing boys choir, they wouldn't have had this fucking type of news on them. Or playing. Because normally when people go to the park, they go play.
They were not able to perform sexually on the jogger, and they pretended to have sex with them because they did not want to look like a punk in front of the rest. And if you think about it, you have a bunch of 13 and 14-year-olds in the middle of Central Park, in the middle of the night, beating the life out of this woman that they don't know. And under those circumstances, would they be able to perform sexually? No.
Yeah, because Corey was 16. He was the only one that was 16. Everybody else was like, yeah, they was younger. Because Corey's 3 years older than me.
Who could perform sexually? The guy who raped his mother, the guy who was a serial rapist, the guy who raped, tortured, and killed a pregnant woman in front of her 2 children. That's the guy who is able to have sex. And
Trump is doing so good, we're about to start exporting tears.
Perform sexually.
Salt from the tears of the lefties. Oh, God.
No. Who could perform sexually? The guy who raped his mother, the guy who was a serial rapist, the guy who raped, tortured, and killed a pregnant woman in front of her 2 children. That's the guy who is able to have sex and to complete the act in the middle of Central Park in front of everybody.
Let me return to a final question, the subject of whether those admissions captured on videotape were coerced. You weren't in those rooms, correct? So how could you know?
How could I know they weren't coerced? You can,
yes.
Well, first of all, you could hear everything that's going on. Okay, it's not as though the rooms are soundproof, number one. Number two, if you look at the pictures, if you watch the Netflix series, you'll see how each kid is getting slapped around, they're getting beaten up. At one point, the cop hits a kid in the face with a helmet several times. Now, every news organization in the nation was at the precincts when they were being brought out. If you look at those pictures, not one of them has a scratch on them. None of them. You can see
I'm
all
showing
five
the
of them
mug
there.
shots.
Damn, them some ugly ass kids, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look at you, Seth. You ugly. Man, some ugly ass kids, man. Guilty.
I'm showing the 5 mug shots right now.
Trying to look tough. Pussy as shit.
To make the point that I think you're offering. Eric Reynolds, thank you for being here. It's a complicated case, and
look at them, 13 and 14 years old, and looking like they grown ass, old ass. All their ears is misplaced. They either too low or too high. Like what?
I think you're offering. Eric Reynolds, thank you for being here. It's a complicated case and certainly not as clear as the television adaptation. That's what I would say.
You're correct.
Now y'all know I can't stop here. Y'all know I cannot stop here. I have to go and get the interview. This is the Antoine McCrae full confession.
Your parents. Could you each please state your full name? My name is Linda McCrae.
Bob McCrae. And that's his mother and father at present during the interview
And
or interrogation.
ma'am, what is your relation of his mother? And okay. Before I go any further, I want to warn you of your rights with respect to anything you say in this case. You have the right
This was a troll.
to remain silent and to refuse to answer any questions. Do you understand?
Yes. See shit, Rico, Lansky. I don't know if Lansky's still here. Elizabeth troll ass.
Anything that you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have the right to consult.
Now, but I do want to point out again one more time that is his mother and his father sitting right with him.
The lawyer now before any questioning, and to have a lawyer present during any questioning. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you have no lawyer or cannot afford a lawyer will be provided for you now, free of charge, before any questioning. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now that I've advised you of your rights, are you going to speak to me and tell me the truth about what happened in Central Park on the night of April 19th of 1989?
Yes.
I'd also like to state it is now just a few minutes before 1 a.m. I think it was April 21st.
They were so tough in that park and went up in there and ratted, man.
Of 1989, and we are at the 24th precinct. Would you please tell us what your full name is?
Antoine McCrae.
McCrae? And these two people who are seated here, are they your parents?
Yes.
How old are you?
15.
Prior to coming here to the 24th precinct tonight, did the detectives or somebody when you were at the 20th precinct give you something to eat?
Yes.
So you've had something to eat?
Yes.
And you spoke with the detectives earlier tonight. Is that
Yes.
right? Okay. And you gave them a statement?
Yes.
Before you gave them a statement, did they advise you of your Miranda rights?
Yes.
Why don't you start then and tell us what happened in Central Park on the night of April 19th of 1989?
Okay. So it started, I came to my house like around 8 something, and my mother told me to go to the store.
Where's your house?
My mother told me to go to the store and ask my friend Clarence so I could go out and buy some Chinese food.
Do you know Clarence's full name?
Clarence Thomas. And then I told her it'd be better if I get it at 10 when my father comes so it could be warm. And so she said okay, so we went back outside. Me and Clarence, we walked around outside. And that's when we see my friends.
Okay, which friends did you see when you went outside?
My friend Raymond and a couple other friends. And a couple other friends.
Do you remember any of their names?
Raymond.
What's Raymond's last name?
I don't know. I don't know. Generally,
Is that Raymond Santana?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you also see a friend maybe by the name of Kevin Richardson?
Yes.
Is that somebody that you know too?
Yes.
And was there somebody named Steve Lopez?
Yes.
Is that someone who's a friend of yours as well?
Yes.
And was there anybody else there that you can think of?
Is my friend Trevon.
Somebody named Tony?
Yes, and Tony.
Okay, and how?
Man, I can't deal with this interview. This motherfucker's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Guilty. Motherfucker's guilty. He look guilty, man. You know what I'm saying? Who am I? Who am I? I'm no one. I'm off that, man. You know what I'm saying? Says New York just doomed its middle class to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's bigger than the price of eggs. You know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, you got a problem with Trump and eggs, fuck you. Go buy a chicken, okay? All right? Fuck do we owe you? Oh, I thought the price of gas was going to go down. It didn't go down overnight. Did y'all not know that under Biden's administration that inflation skyrocketed more than it's been in the last 50 years? Nah, we talking about numbers, motherfucker. Y'all talking about feeling somewhere. I'm telling you about stats and numbers and math. Simple arithmetic. Under Trump, Biden, it's the other guy's fault. So convenient, right? Each president comes in and they blame the last fucking guy. Trump ain't talking about that. Trump is just fixing shit up. Like Diddy did.
Victims become predators. Look at Usher. Ain't no doubt in anybody's mind that Usher is a victim. Yet, he cannot explain why he took Bieber to the Dibblers.
Let me out.
Let's go, let me out. All right, I have to take a quick break. You know what I'm saying? All right. What's my go-to today? Hey, yo, can y'all tell me who the godfather of hip-hop is?
The starter homes are disappearing from the United States.
New York, escape from New York. New York is fucked up, y'all.
In the early 1980s, as many as 40% of the new homes built were considered entry-level. By 2023, just 9% fit the criteria.
Give it another 20 years and literally no young person will be able to afford.
Yeah, we don't have to wait 20 years for that to happen because here in New York City, it's already happening. And while the prices for entry-level homes here start at around $200,000, for most people, living in these places becomes impossible after a year or two.
Look at this,
man. Because
I feel sorry for y'all if y'all living like that, man. I got 2 bathrooms and both of my bathrooms are huge, man. I mean, one of my bathrooms is so big, right? I'm not gonna lie. I got like maybe about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5, 6. If I show y'all how big my fucking bathroom is, and to you New Yorkers, right? If I show you how big my small bathroom is, and it has a tub in it, you know what I'm saying? It has water, everything. Both of my bathrooms are big. They both got, okay, one bathroom, my small bathroom has a like a real tub and 2 double-sided mirrors. Shit's beautiful, bro. Shit like a hotel bathroom. And then my other bathroom is like one of those big ass, I don't know what to call it. It's damn near like half the size of this room. This room is a big ass room. You know what I'm saying? A lot of storage. Walk-in shower, you know? And y'all in New York still doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Paying 3 times the rent I'm paying. And I got 3 big ass rooms. And I've been here for about 4 years. Yeah, about 4 or 5 years.
Spending that amount of money will only get you a one-room, one-person studio in most of the city, making New York a place that's quickly running out of room for most of its residents. And the worst part about this is nobody in charge seems to...
One thing about New York, let me tell you about Gotham City, y'all. It's hard. It's hard to escape from New York. It's just that simple, man. Once you're in the, because you know you're making money out there and doing shit, but you got to realize that you're making that money just to spend it right back. Yo, bro, the congestion fees, transportation costs, the price of everything. I heard y'all out there, y'all fools out there paying like $6 for milk, I heard. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. So look how inflation affects you and how inflation affects somebody like me. You know? Let me tell you something. If you in an expensive place, try to move to a less expensive place and get land. You know, and put your feet down. You know what I'm saying? The prices didn't go up overnight and they ain't going to go down overnight. If I have to show you that inflation rate under Biden administration versus under Trump, you know what I'm saying? We got to stop just being stupid. Just look at it yourself. It's staggering. It's like Trump was leveled out the whole time. Even during COVID, it didn't do nothing. Gas was cheap the whole entire time. Eggs was cheap. And like I told you, if you're so concerned about fucking eggs, some of y'all don't even eat eggs and you're talking about the price of eggs. Not satisfied with that and you need an instant fix, go buy a fucking chicken like I told you. Pull an egg out the chicken's ass and scramble an egg, okay?
Care if New York's middle class disappears permanently.
Manhattan real estate sales stalled for 2 years as buyers...
Now, I do use a lot of profanity in the show. If you're new to this show, right, I do it on purpose. I mean, I obviously articulate myself in a way where I don't use profanity, but I'm exercising my right to do whatever the fuck I want to do, all right? So I overdo it just to remind myself, you know, like saying nigga 3,500 times a day.
And sellers just remain too far apart on price. Now the sellers are caving. The average apartment price in Manhattan will now cost you only $2 million.
Yeah, a starter home used to be
average,
a smaller condo, a smaller space, and someone would upgrade maybe after 5 years as they get married or have a family and want to move. But now we're actually seeing that most people are buying their first home as a single family residence.
Rents have been steadily rising in New York City in recent years, but incomes have not kept pace. Median rents in New York City rose 18%.
A new survey reveals 85% of New Yorkers say the cost of food is rising faster than their income. Nearly half of the people surveyed say it's harder to afford groceries.
$9 for milk. Motherfuckers drinking $9 milk. You might as well go stop drinking milk.
Find themselves cutting back on healthy stuff. Meats, poultry, fish, eggs are up nearly 25%.
Just thinking about all of the headwinds that a 30-year-old may have, like student loans.
And they were scared that this was going to happen, you know what I'm saying, with tariffs. It's happening without tariffs.
Debt and car loans.
Don't worry about it. It'll go back down.
Credit card debt. And then they have rising rent. And so it's hard to save.
Wait for it. It's going to go. It's like stocks and crypto, man. You don't react when you see the market doing this. You buy. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know what the fuck you're gonna buy right now, but listen. And if you do want to know what I think you should buy, and you want to consult with me, you know what I'm saying, my fees is $100 an hour. But I'm guaranteed to make you at least $200 in an hour. All right. So you pay me $100 for the game, and then you instantly get $200 back. All right. Plus shipping and handling. If you're in New York still trying to make it and scrounge, then shame on you.
Right down.
Only one I know that's living in New York is the weed dealers.
On payment.
So if you thought homes in America were overpriced, here it's newsworthy when something hits the market for under $1 million. And what nobody's talking about is this unaffordability crisis. It's only going to get worse in New York because it's not just...
I know.
The home prices here that are forcing average people to leave the city. Literally everything in this city that has a dollar sign on it costs more here than it does anywhere else.
Shout out to Nisha. New York City Housing Authority. Fuck Nisha. The amount of rats I see in New York. Let me tell you something, man. You got rats that got social security numbers and fucking gold chains in New York, man. I'm gonna tell you how bad it is in Webster Projects. Those rats are so fucking big running by, and these niggas will be out there, you know what I mean? Girls lined up on the benches, patting their head, breaking up crab legs when they get their food stamps, throwing them right to the rats. Rats is running over their feet. Oh, girl, watch it, watch it. It's one right behind you. The fuck you mean? Don't you see something wrong with this bitch? What if it jump up and bite you? Nisha, fuck Nisha. I think they need to take explosives and knock all the fucking projects down. You ask me, like they did Cabrini Green. Oh yeah, they went over there in Chicago and did guard work, knocked them shit down. I think they even knocked down the Calumet houses. Why the fuck not? I'll tell you one thing it didn't prevent: those black kids from killing each other. Oh yeah, old block, Chicago kids, those are some dangerous motherfuckers. They invented the word demon. Hell yeah, man, they'll knock you down, man. I don't play about no Chicago. I watch my mouth when it come down to them. Fuck the rabbit hole. They'll tell you, they'll send you down. What's that hole? A wormhole. Straight to God. Or the devil. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck you've been doing with your life, but they'll send you up out of here. Them Chicago people, yeah, man, Chi-Town, no joke, man. The devil was running rampant through Chicago. Where's Black Lives Matter when you need them? Y'all see me say that shit so many times because I think it's a slap in the face that y'all will go break somebody's neighborhood up and bust everything up in the name of politics, but won't go in the name of your brother that just got his fucking head shot off for a PlayStation. Why wouldn't y'all go to those neighborhoods where they being affected and bring that energy over there? And not that, you know, let me tell you something. These same gangbangers, they're more likely to build a garden if you show them. I'm telling you. I do it in real life. Look up Mac Mean Gardens. You know what I'm saying? You'll see me gardening in the middle of Cincinnati. I used to go to neighborhoods and start breaking into the dirt where dogs is shitting and all that. And these fucking inmates, tenants, looking at me like I'm crazy. And then next thing you know, they see greens and tomatoes growing up, you know what I'm saying? And then they start taking the gangster niggas that was looking at me like I was crazy. When they see what I did, they start taking care of it too. It's infectious. So I'm saying that Black Lives Matter and all these groups that's supposed to be catering to us, when you don't do the real work, I don't show no real love. I don't see nothing in you. You're nothing as people to me. Trying to get money and not really trying to help anybody. Not black people, not white people, not nobody. You're trying to get a green piece of paper. Your color is green. And so is mine though. But it's from putting my fucking hands in the dirt. Those same black kids that's killing shit up will jump on. I'm talking about they will protect with their investment. And they start loving it, man. When you watch one of them niggas with, you know what I'm saying, with the switch on them, show them how to dig in the ground. They're gonna laugh at first, and then when they see it growing, they're gonna take it personal that it's defaced. Hey, you ever been to a club or a gas station or something like that, and you go to use the bathroom, and it's shit and piss everywhere? You like, what type of biohazard? But you gotta go. You might just tiptoe and piss. You know what I mean? To approximation of where the toilet is at. Because that's the environment you stepped into. But when you go to a bathroom, like coming out of clubs in New York back in the days, you come out you know what I'm saying? You do your business. You come out, there's a dude in there with Fahrenheit, Issey Miyake, something smell good, got some gum, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. It look nice. The tissue is not ripping your skin. It's like almost like a cloth. You ever been in them type of environments? You don't just go piss on the toilet in those environments. And that's like the projects. See, your neighborhood is an investment of where listen, it is what you make it. Y'all niggas be so tough with y'all gangs and shit like that and stuff like that. You know, like to knock each other down, but won't clean up your fucking neighborhood. Why is there rats running all? I'm scared of rats, man. I'm talking about the ones that tell, the human ones, and the real rats. I don't like rats. Clean your fucking neighborhood up, bums. Oh, it's these people in the building. It's fucking you. It's you. BLM was a cash grab. Keep blaming somebody else when it's you. It's you. You the one living up in there with the motherfuckers in the first place. I'd rather strangle myself before I live in the projects. And you know I'm telling the truth, because I said I hope they blow them shits up. Healthcare, I think keep healthcare in place and programs, even welfare. I don't think that you should just knock welfare out and, you know what I mean? Because you're going to create a problem that you can't deal with in the streets. Of course not. But I think that all of it needs to be changed. And I got my reasons. The education system. Why does the classroom, why are we mimicking? You know, I heard that it's not even good for kids to sit down and learn. Kids is always doing shit. My son just be jumping and giggling. Hey, dad. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, just calm down, bro. This nigga hardly eat sugar. He's like, hey, dad. I'm teaching him shit, and he's just doing 13 things. And then you ask him back what you just taught him, and he knows everything. Multitasking like me. Ooh. Hey, dad. That's telling me that why would I sit him down and try to make him? That's like some animal training to me. That's what's like. Sit down and listen to this. No. Simple. You have to challenge what's in front of you and learn how to think. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's broke, let's get to work. I mean, your kids' futures, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to the system and stuff like that, I'm going to tell you like this, right? The teachers I grew up around, man, they nurtured the fuck out of me. I had a meeting with one of my son's school teacher, right? And she would like it's rare that you find educators that care and take, you know what I mean? Like, nurture the kids. It's almost like these teachers now, because they come in like the newer ones. I ain't talking about the old school ones. They just be on point, because it's like you seeing a family member when I call them by their first name when I see them. But some of them, the newer ones, they're desensitized, man. You want to know why? Because they come into the school and they seeing this, let's give them, the food and stuff like that. I have a very big problem with that. My child eats every time. When they go to school, they eat. They got to eat at home. You know? You have to nurture them. You have to give them the right things that are going to keep them up and not make them crash out.
Want milk? That'll cost you almost $10 a gallon. Deodorant? Get ready to fork over $20 to not smell like the rest of the city. Speaking of smells, if you're brave enough to take the subway to work in the morning and put your life on the line, that'll cost you almost $3. All to work for a paycheck that in most cases will not cover your rent. Something 1 out of every 3 New Yorkers spend half their income on every single month, leaving folks with very few opportunities.
Hey, let's make a new trend, all right? Put his name, like when y'all shoot somebody, because I don't always know, because I'm not looking on YouTube. I'm looking at the StreamYard, and the StreamYard looks different than YouTube, right? So I can't see if y'all time somebody out. This is what y'all gonna do, right? When you time somebody out or shoot somebody, you could just be like, let's say if their name is Bob, and then you could type after whoever they are, whatever the sentence is, just type big ass bye. And that way the chat will know, because the chat don't know when y'all shoot somebody. I want y'all to be proud of your work. I want you to be like, Mac, I just shot Bob. And so I can say God's work to you. I don't know what Bob said or did. Bob probably just said, hey, and you shot him. But if that's what you did, put bye, Bob. Or bye-bye. I mean, we keeping it black today. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at this white man as we keep it really black. All right? Salute everybody that's here.
opportunities to save anything, let alone buy a place and build wealth. Something the middle class in America.
Let me remind y'all, guys, this is a satire channel, okay? I am simply here trying to entertain. But if you do happen to catch one, let's say if you guy named Larry was up in the chat hating on Trump, you can say, Larry, the fuck out of here. ... Bye. Or bye, Larry. That way I know somebody's out of here, and the chat could be very proud of you too. You know what I'm saying? Like each one that you get, each buy that you put in there, I'm going to cash app you $5 plus shipping and handling. Okay? Add them up. So at the end of the night, if you got 10 buys, then I owe you $50 plus shipping and handling. You know what I'm saying? Carry the one. That's about no money.
America has traditionally done through home ownership. You start working, buy a home, and
Kevin, get up out of here.
It builds equity, increases in value, and serves as your primary residence. At least that's how things are supposed to work. But here, that home you bought.
Excuse me, Kevin, bye. Felicia, bye.
But it's a one-room.
Wait a minute, Johnny. You don't got no wrench.
Room apartment for one person only, and it could technically be a primary residence. But if you get
just in case you don't know if your gun is working, you could friendly fire is cool too. If you want to just test your gun out, but
married and your life expands in any way, you'll be forced to move out of that place faster than you can say eviction, which is essentially what's happening to New York City's working class. They're being evicted from this city by a series of economic factors that
bingo,
none of our wealthy progressive elites think are actually a big deal. High apartment prices, who cares about that when you've got a job sitting at a desk somewhere earning hundreds of thousands in income, which you can use to buy the overpriced eggs at our supermarkets without batting an eye. And if you have no desire to ever build a family or expand your life, living in a one-room apartment isn't a big deal either, and you won't need that $800,000 two-bedroom we just saw a news article about. And as you're about to see, anybody who wants to own something that's bigger than a tiny shoebox apartment here, they're gonna need a way to get filthy.
Look at this place. It's like a labyrinth. And if you sleep in that bedroom and you're hungry, look at that. You can make yourself a snack right here. You got the stove and the fridge all in this one spot. That's pretty good. But renting this for $3,500 a month is way cheaper than buying it for over $800,000, which is the price of that other two-bedroom. But this is what you'd consider to be a starter home or a starter apartment. It's the right size for somebody or a couple, maybe who are starting out professionally and don't have a whole lot of stuff. And traditionally, somebody starting out in the workforce would be able to scrape together a small down payment after a few years and get something like this. But if that's no longer possible and people are paying rent their entire professional lives, that really screws up what have been the traditional ways the working class has built wealth and taken care of themselves after they retire. And certainly this dynamic of unaffordable starter homes and homes in general isn't unique to just New York. It's happening everywhere.
The starter homes are disappearing from the United States. In the early 1980s, as many as 40% of the new homes built were considered entry-level. By 2023, just 9% fit the criteria.
Give it another 20 years and literally no
gentrification on crack rock. That's what I call this.
young person will be able to afford.
I mean, after a while, it's just not going to make sense. You know what I mean? People been moving out of New York forever. But everywhere they go, because they staying close to New York, they, going to Jersey and Connecticut, you're just asking for the same type of problem. You got to find you a state that's unfamiliar and uncomfortable. Maybe that's God talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you ever felt like that? Like, it's time for me to move and move on and do better things and, you know what I'm saying, expand, and you feel like you're stuck somewhere? New York could do it to you, man. You'll be in the rabbit hole. You'll just be, you know what I mean, barely surviving and thinking that it's normal to be paying $3,000 every month for an apartment that's not even 1,000 square feet. Think about that. $3,000. They paying $3,000 for 700 square feet. $3,000. Imagine that. $3,000. That's $36,000 in a year. So 12 rent. $36,000. That's down payment on a house. Think about what I'm saying. And then some of these people is making a living online. They're not even going to work. You don't even need to be there. Some people stay close. DBC though, what's up? Some people stay close to their family because they think, you know what, I need my family. You know, I'm gonna need them. Salute to the sector, man. Everybody in the sector, you know what I'm saying? Now, you don't find too many people that could do 3-hour, 4-hour lives and keep people entertained that long. You know what I'm saying? So salute to me. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. All right. And double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Salute to everybody that got the likes up already, right? I do want to say this to you, right? I want y'all to share the video, subscribe, and fuck with this channel, you know? And you know, even though we like to entertain and stuff like that, we also like the community to interact, and you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that y'all see with blue wrenches, I never knew them when they first got here. And then as they came along, you know what I'm saying, I determined that a lot of these people's family, like, you know what I'm saying? And we in a different world, you know what I mean? Like although we bipolar as fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'll say I love you right now, and then 5 minutes later I'll say time that motherfucker out for 97,000 seconds, you know what I mean? Which is a day and some change. But I don't want them to take that personal ever when they come around it. I want them to know that I don't love them, but I do. It's weird. Some Gemini shit. I don't really know how to explain it. That's why I say put 5s in the chat if you're a Gemini, because I just try to get somebody else to try to explain that. But before I go too far down the rabbit hole with that shit that don't make sense or matters, right? I just want you to know that don't worry about me loving you, right? Love these nuts and love yourself too, you know? Do a lot of loving on yourself, all right? You know what I'm talking about? Get the likes up. DMW shots up.
To purchase a home, period.
Sky swears.
Yeah, so in New York,
I'm in the sector tonight. That's why I did this video early enough so I could get, you know what I mean? I heard the animal shit is open tonight. Animal House is open. No. I missed Animal House yesterday. But do y'all want to know what the Animal House is? Some people don't know. Some people don't know what the Animal House is. They don't know where I'll be at night.
New York City, you don't
Paying a lot of money to live and no living.
really have starter homes that someone starting out would be able to afford. In fact, anything that's getting purchased around here is probably getting purchased by somebody who is already of means. And the reason that this is such a disaster is because if you're able to own what becomes your primary residence and then sell it after a while, well, it means you'll be able to recoup what is the largest expense most people have, housing. Man, this is definitely a tight sink. This might be a starter home for somebody who just became old enough to start washing their hands by themselves. Man, look at this. My arms are stuck. But you know something? Every apartment in this city is like this to an extent, and you can either...
Facts. They all old and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you go to somebody's house and y'all don't even know how you be so trapped in New York, man, that you don't even realize that I'm living in shit. You know? Let's get the likes up real quick. There's a lot of votes today, man. 1,900 votes. You have, is Trump doing a good job? Everybody says yes. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people are wavering in their decision to vote for him or their position. You know what I'm saying? It's too early to tell what's going to happen, man. Buckle the fuck up.
Rent something like this, or you can way overpay to say that you own something like this. But the problem of a lack of starter homes in this country, it causes a couple of problems. The first problem, obviously, is the whole dynamic of how people build wealth through home ownership instead of paying rent. But the second problem it causes is that eventually it'll push up rental prices beyond what most people can afford. And that's where we find ourselves in this city. We've now run out of affordable homes across the rental market and the sales market. And some people say things may be past the point of no return. And if you look across the street here, you can see the obvious problem here. We aren't building new buildings. All of these tiny little buildings here, they have to be replaced by the exact same thing if they ever fall down.
Incredible. Nasty work, man. Look at them curtains, man. I hate when people...
Even though you could triple the amount of people living in each plot here if you just allow taller buildings, New York zoning laws do not allow that. And that's why most of the real estate that you find in this city looks and feels like where we are right now. However, the lack of new construction
incredible, man,
isn't the only reason why.
I don't know what I'll do with a fucking radiator like that in my house, man.
Housing prices haven't gone down to what most people can afford.
I central air. My fucking heat and cold comes from the ceilings. I got ceiling fans in every room in this motherfucker. I got 4 big ass ceiling fans in here, man. Each room.
Sadly, there's a much bigger monster out there that's holding many people back financially, stopping them from owning homes, and it's probably not going to change anytime soon.
The premium
Double vents in my bathroom.
paid to buy a home has increased.
Oh yeah, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I had to get out of New York. I would never. This shit in New York would have been about $6,000-$7,000. More than that, definitely more than that. Yeah, about $6,000-$7,000. You know what I mean? Yeah, easy.
Sharply relative.
Big ass windows. My windows is 6 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. My windows is taller than 6 feet tall. My windows is about 7 feet tall. God damn, it's almost the whole ceiling. Like literally this much room. Like, how much room is that? About 6 inches between my window and the ceiling. And then from the floor is beneath my knees. You know what I'm saying? These some big ass windows, bro. And I got 10 of them. Oh, you watched this already? That's your fucking business. If that's what you're saying. Shane, salute to you. Are you saying, oh, I didn't watch this? If you're saying that you'll watch what I'm showing up here and you have to let me know that, then fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't mean that, retract that statement. But back to what I was saying. I mean, like, you get caught in New York, living in New York under these ridiculous pricing schemes, and it's just crazy, man.
To renting over the past decade. The increases in home prices have also outpaced increases in wages, and the median age of the typical first-time home buyer has climbed to 30.
I'm not talking down on y'all. I'm just talking in a way where you could realize that you're wasting time.
That's up from age 29 in 1981.
So people used to buy what would be considered starter homes in their 20s, but now people are buying those same homes.
It's never, you know what I mean, too late for you to wake up and move. You know what I mean? You're never too old to want something different, you know what I'm saying? And to see yourself in something different, you know? I don't see myself in an apartment forever. I don't see myself, you know, like, I mean, your vision, even if you never get it, some people, you know, never get it. But at least make it start somewhere, but change your thinking. I'm talking to New Yorkers specifically because a lot of people's not going through what y'all going through. Even people that's in other big cities, they got other rural areas around them where it's possible to live. Even in rural areas, everything in New York is expensive. You need another state. Sales tax, this is crazy, bro.
In their 40s, essentially. Now, one recent report has the average sale price of a home in Manhattan costing $2 million, which is just an insane amount of money. Well, let's say you're able to find one for $1 million. Here, I found one. It's got terrible pictures, which are shrunken down for some reason. But look at that, $999,000. And what do you have for a monthly payment?
Let me see how much square feet. Maintenance fees, $1,900 a month. Estimated payment, $7,000 a month.
Well, you've got a mortgage payment, which is going to be around $7,000 a month, and then maintenance fees, which include taxes, of around $1,900 a month. $9,000 a month to experience home ownership. You could rent a home and take the other $5,000 plus a month that you're saving and invest that money somewhere else and get a return on that. Home ownership almost doesn't make sense for many people in New York right now, but because
look at that meter.
Because of the rental prices, neither does renting.
Some of them old school meters.
Unfortunately. Now, yes, you could drastically increase the number of starter homes here if you would build more of them. However, we don't just have restrictive
I'm almost tempted to show you how big my part. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you.
Zoning rules. We've got another problem. Look out this window here. Look at all these buildings packed up next to each other. There isn't any vacant land or any space to build new stuff. The only way to build here is up, and we're not allowing that for some reason. I guess we still want to be able to see the sky, which of course won't be possible if you fill up all the empty space we've got here with a bunch of skyscrapers. And if you were to do that, blocking the view of everybody that owns a home right now would devalue the price of their homes, revealing that people who already own own something now are totally against the idea of newcomers to the homeownership game like me or you, which has a lot to do with why there's so much opposition to new home construction or taller buildings in general. However, New York City is so much further down the doom spiral of unaffordable home prices that it should be serving as a canary in the coal mine, so to speak, for other cities that don't want to build homes either. Only it isn't able to serve in that manner for itself for some reason.
Now, new data backs it up. Rents have been steadily rising in New York City in recent years, but incomes have not kept pace. The Fiscal Policy Institute just released a report that found that median rents in New York City rose 18% between 2019 and 2023. During that same period, incomes only grew by just over 11%.
So the only way that incomes can rise slower than rents are rising is if you have a shortage of places to rent, which is where we are right now. We're actually in the worst housing crisis New York City has seen in the last 50 years. It's crazy. 1.4% of apartments are even available to be rented. And right now the average upfront costs to rent something are $13,000, an amount of money that would bankrupt most people.
And what that creates is a situation where you have people who are stuck in an apartment where they might be paying too much to move, or where they might be missing out on certain aspects of life, but moving from that apartment would cost so much money that they end up staying there.
And God forbid you lose your security deposit when you move. Oh man, that's an extra month of rent on top of that $13,000. And then the movers, I mean, you could be paying $20,000, revealing that everyone who rents here is a prisoner to some extent.
Now, some of you might be thinking, well, if renting's a bad move and if housing demand is so high, why don't I just buy every place I live in? For example, if all I can afford is a studio apartment for a couple $100,000, if I've got the money for it, I'll buy it.
Well, you could technically go and do that, but the problem is a one-room apartment might not be a place that you can live in for a very long time. And statistically, if your housing needs change within 5 years and you sell within that period, you'll lose money.
And this rule is known as the 5-year rule. But here's why it doesn't always apply, especially in overpriced markets like New York. This is a one-room, one-bathroom apartment. It's a studio, and it costs almost $500,000. And if you look down here, the last recorded closing was back in 2016 for around the same price, which is what it's selling for today.
Whoever bought this thing 9 years ago is gonna lose money on it. And even if they sell it for the exact same price, they still have to pay the broker's commission. They have all the costs of owning it, the carrying costs.
And if the home you buy here doesn't go up in value, that could blow up all of your plans for financial freedom and wealth building for sure.
But losing money on your primary residence, if that's the worst thing that happens to you in New York, consider yourself lucky, because now prices are so high that even buying the things that are supposed to go in the apartment and keep you alive while you live here is becoming impossible for most people.
This is crazy. $2.49 for the basic Walgreens water brand. That is crazy. But it's not just Walgreens. Every store here that sells anything has prices that are much higher.
Well, kid needs more room to grow.
Higher than most people expect. And in fact, they're so high that many people are having
This shit like 1,400 square feet, man. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And I just showed you my bathrooms. That's all I showed you. You know what I'm saying? It's about probably more than that, 1,400 square feet. I might be lying. This shit might be 1,700.
problems feeding themselves, and food insecurity is a real deal here.
The point I'm trying to make, right, is that you can't do it in New York. All right? You're trapped.
People are also trying to pay their overpriced rents.
85% of New Yorkers say the cost of food is rising faster than their income. Nearly half of the people surveyed say it's harder to afford groceries and find themselves cutting back on healthy stuff.
You know something? This sounds just like the housing market. 85% of New Yorkers report that the costs
Salty said his camper got more room than my fucking bathroom.
to buy food are rising way faster than they can afford.
I don't know. Some trolls I like, man. I don't know, man. I fuck with some trolls.
Things like cereals and baking products being 26% more expensive than they were in 18. Milk and eggs, those are up 25%. Fruits and vegetables, those are up 17%. And astronomical grocery prices are just another way the middle class here is being squeezed and forced out of this city.
Now I'm gonna take you down the rabbit hole real quick, right? Before I show you Now, this, I don't know, you know, this guy, right? And I'm seeing a lot of this shit now. With these dudes that get with these women and they can't let them go, or they get mad and they snap and kill them. You know what I'm saying? Now, this one right here, this is exactly what he did. It says here, baby mother killed in front of her kids after cheating with rapper gets exposed on social media. Now, allegedly, it was finessed 2 times that she was with. They got the messages. This is the most messiest thing this week that I got to show y'all. So if y'all was here from the beginning of the show, or at least for the last hour, type ones in the chat. Salute to you, man. I'm going to shout a couple of y'all out. But look at this story. This dude killed her in front of his kids.
He talking about as soon as this baby come out, another one. Who? He better get somebody else to do it.
Rusty, salute.
Not the
Salute.
soccer team. We already got a soccer team.
Hannibal, salute.
And he's talking about some more.
K77, salute. DMW shots, salute. Lansky, salute. All my peoples, man. Mind the Major Baltimore. I don't know if he's here today, but salute to my brother. Your Truth, My Opinion, salute. Alfie, salute. Rico, Misunderstood, she was here earlier. You know what I'm saying? She always over here. I support her show. I've been moderating her show for a while too. I haven't been, you know, I'm in the building a lot, but you know what I mean? Salute to Misunderstood. Salute to Chillin' with Love. You know what I'm saying? All the ladies that rock with the show. Mac Attack. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Every blood clot body. You know what I'm saying? My nigga DBN. I don't know if they're going to open the Animal House up tonight. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We will see. We will see. All right? To everybody. All my niggas up for the day. Salute to Latin Pain. Finesse gave her that, yeah.
At work 14 hours a day, 6 days a week. I'm here with the kids. So I'm not no baby machine. Hey, Lex.
This is terrible, y'all.
Am I a baby machine?
We begin tonight in Coppers Cove, where a woman is dead after being shot. Coppers Cove police were dispatched to the 900 block of Tanner Drive and located a 31-year-old woman with gunshot wounds. Life-saving measures were performed until she was transported to Advent Health, Central Texas by EMS, where she later succumbed to her injuries. After speaking to witnesses at the scene, a suspect was identified who was known by the victim. The suspect has now been taken into custody without incident. This is an ongoing investigation.
You shot straight, but you shot late. Hi, Lynn. This is the Rundown Podcast.
I'm going to give you the rundown.
Here's how the average man's life would change if he used Pi for 5 days straight. Day 1, he would install Pi on his computer without spending a dime because it's 100% free. Day 2.
My bad, y'all.
Look, bro, the whole time, right? My baby mama
Check this. I don't know how he got on the phone, but check it out. He's exposing it.
been doing whole shit.
This is when you know somebody too emotional. When you start going through your girl phone, you know what I'm saying? It's bad. It's over.
Whole time in our relationship, and she blaming everything on me.
And it feels good to be effing in free. No more lies, cheating, manipulation, and gaslighting. It's some of the last words that were posted online by Shazman Clack, because she was later gunned down in cold blood by her baby father, who was later arrested by the authorities at a hotel nearby. It happened on Tanner Drive in Corpus Cove, Texas at 11:48 a.m. Friday. Shazman fought for her life at Event Health Central Texas. But the gunshot wounds were too severe. Police.
A lot of people select these toxic type of relationships, and when they end like this, everybody's scratching their head like they ain't see it coming.
Tracked Hunter and arrested him for her murder. 5 children are now motherless. Condolences to her loved one.
5 children. I wonder how many baby daddies she had. We're going to figure it out right now, because this one gets spicy.
The relationship of Alonzo Hunter and Shazman Clack with
Rusty, salute. I forgot about you. Salute, Rusty.
Play out on Facebook, on social media.
Enzo, salute.
And in a series of posts, Shazman would let everybody know what was going on in that relationship. She posted just days before the murder. She says that after still trying to co-parent when you are facing felony charges. Because of me, I got an extra slap in the face, but on God, you got it. I've literally been nothing but good to you. When you came home, I was there. When you needed a car, I let you use my backup car. Did I keep trying? Yes, I did. I tried and tried.
Whoa, child. I see my boy got the sector open, Cuba del Bronx. I'm about to end this live. Salute.
I effing did. I've been there, never again, y'all, is what Shazman put in a post on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm tired of running the zoo. I want to see the zoo get ran. You know what I mean?
Concerning her baby father, Alonzo Hunter, and their relationship. After the toxic relationship breakup between Shazman and Alonzo would claim that Shazman was cheating on him. He posted a video to his Facebook page to try to expose her with her messages from these clients because she did these spiritual readings. And Alonzo would go on to say that she also would be having inappropriate relationships with these clients of hers that she was doing these readings for. And Finesse 2 Times was caught up in the whole ordeal, and it was messages exposed.
Get the likes up. Double tap the screen, please.
Between Finesse 2 Times and Shazman during the video.
So look, my baby mama do readings and stuff, right? So this type of stuff she do with her dude clients and the people she do readings, do cleansing and stuff like that, but also she do suck and all that also. You know what I'm saying? So when she's telling me, hey babe, I have to work, she have to get off the phone, she doing some whole other shit. But check this out. Look at the messages of her and Finesse 2 Times. He talking about when you gonna clean me up. She talking about this and that. Check this out.
Anyway, he ended up gunning her down in front of her 5 kids. It's nasty work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get out of here, man. We're approaching 4 hours, man. Thank you for everybody that's new here. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button up there, man. Just type those. I don't know how you do it, but subscribe. I think you might have to tap the 3 dots, but maybe not. And double tap the screen on the way out the door, man. We'll be out here soon again. You know what I mean? Thank you for everybody the new people that's here that subscribe, and my old people, y'all already know what it is. I'm in a sector, man. I'm heading to Cuba's, you know? I got to do the Lord's work, okay? Thank you. Again. All right? Mac Mean, true story. All stories ain't true, but this one was.